All right, everybody, welcome to Outer Point Streaming here at Hollenbeck's Q Club in Sussex Bowl in Sussex, Wisconsin. I am Brian Hallelujah Hollenbeck, and in the booth with me today is my dear friend, Mr. Terry. What's your nickname again?
The Iceman, because I freeze under pressure.
Sorry, I forgot he was still adjusting it, so it's the Iceman because you freeze under pressure?
Yeah, that's my story. I'm sticking
All right,
to it.
Terry Iceman Nixon is in the booth with me today. He wanted to get in the booth here because both Dave and Nick have been his former teammates. He's
Yes,
like, I
sir.
got some good insight for you.
Absolutely.
So I want to welcome everybody here. I got to get our Facebook our comments coming up here. Anyway, we are here for a challenge match between these two guys. So it was actually originally supposed to be Jose Aviles and Dave Vargas playing, but Jose a couple days ago, I don't know what happened. He backed out or something came up. I'm not quite sure. And this long-anticipated match between Nick Caracci and Dave Vargas came to fruition because Jose happened to back out. So by default, they ended up saying, hey, let's just play because Dave wanted to play anyway. So they are here and ready to go. All right, what do you got to say about these two, Terry? Obviously, you're going to say enough during the match, but
Well, yeah. So both of them, 602 and 600 Fargo ratings. That's an even wash.
Yeah.
I've played with both of them. Now, this is going back probably 5-6 years ago that I was teammates. And then with Dave first, we won a KPBL City Championship together. I played with Nick for several years. I think they're both playing better now than they were then. But they're both really, really good.
yeah, they both are.
Somebody asked me who I thought was going to win this thing. And it took me 5 or 10 minutes, and I'm like, man, I don't know. You know, I don't have a favorite, and they're both buddies of mine. I like them both. I respect them both as men and pool players. I got the utmost respect for both of them. But I did start to branch out and ask some people that I know, and actually it's split right down the middle, 50-50. Half of them think Nick, half of them think Dave.
So that means we are going to have and I know we're going to have a good match here. Both these guys play great. Race to 12, $800 in the middle, winner break format, and yeah, that's about it. So we're going to get them going, and I think it's going to be, honestly, I think it's going to be a quick one. I think we're going to see quite a few table runs here.
Yeah, well, if anybody want to message me, I'll take the winner for 200.
All right,
If
there we
anybody
go.
wants that bet, I'll take the winner for
Well,
200.
when they go back and watch this, and Dave might be actually watching it now because he's got his earpiece in there. So
if you're watching it, wave, Dave.
See, he looked up. He looked up when we said that. So
That's funny.
all right, let's get them rolling. Give them the. Of course, they look away just as always. All right.
And it's showtime.
Tap on the plexiglass, and they are set to go. Nick taking the bottom side of your screen here. Dave's on the top. And I did take current photos of them when they came in, so you can judge who's playing what shot by the picture or the color of their shirts. All right, Nick takes the...
Yeah, Nick gets the lag at the first break. Said race to 12, right?
Yes, sir. Race to 12. And we are getting underway, folks. Thank you all for tuning in here. We appreciate you on this fine Sunday afternoon. And it looks like, oh dang, the Packers. They let them score.
Oopsie.
So they're down by 9 again. All right. Got a good Packer game going on here. I thought it was done and over with. I was traveling back from Wausau. We were watching a little bit, and it was like 28-7. I'm like, yeah, it's over.
No, they brought it back.
All right, Nick, the break first. Head ball break. Makes one on the break and gets a pretty nice spread, except that's not a great spot for the cue ball to end up. Well, he does have the 9. And actually, if he's got the 9, it's pretty much the only shot he has, really.
Kind of looks that way.
And actually, if
he
he
made
could,
one of each on the break.
yeah, if he can make that 9, it's actually a pretty wide open rack. Not much trouble on the stripes. Even with these balls over here, that's pretty easy to manipulate once you get rid of that.
If he's
the 10 ball.
If he sinks this 9, I think he can navigate over there and take care of those 3.
Yeah, the only really opening shot he'd have on a solid would be the 2-ball, but you're starting out with a bank. You don't really want to do that.
No, not really.
He got in perfect position to get on this 10-ball here. I'd get the 10-ball out of it because I don't think the 11 passes. It might, but
I must be colorblind, man. It looks like the 12 to me. I'll take your word
you know
for it, though.
it might. That's the hard part about the light, and that's why I was going to start using the TV balls again because the TV balls have the pink one and the brown.
Yeah,
it makes it a lot easier because with this light and the reflection.
Sure. I'm right there with you.
Chip's in the house. What's up, Chip? Chip's rooting for Nick.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, Nick's so far starting out pretty strong. I think he went a little. I don't know if it passes the 6-ball. I think he went a little too far on that.
He's got to slow roll this in the side.
Yeah.
To hold shape for that 14, in my opinion.
Yeah, if he doesn't need to do it, just like you say, slow roll it, make the ball. Just like that.
Very nice.
Got pretty straight on this. He could just draw straight back into the 7, cheat the pocket a little bit. Just got to be careful not to.
Yeah, it's trickier than it looks.
Yeah, and that's why I like what he did there. He looked at it. He's going to roll forward on it and take it in the side. Why mess with why mess with anything?
Oh boy. Didn't see that coming.
No, I didn't either.
So I want to steal a line from Buddy Hall. He said, "Don't play shape when you already have shape."
Right. What's up, Dave? Dave Peters in the house. Remember, if you see any of those comments come through, you can actually, if you use the left mouse, click on it and send them if you want.
Yeah.
All right, it's going to give Dave an opportunity here. Pretty wide, obviously pretty wide open rack except for the 2-ball.
Yeah, let's see how he maneuvers around that.
I don't know if he gets straight in on that, if he could follow it in. Those are tough when you're going on an angle like that. You know what I mean? You have to hit it so solid. Yeah, I got a little close to his work there.
I know what I'm doing there.
Playing it safe.
I am ducking like big time.
It actually is not a bad move. Either come off the...
I think I'm coming off the 1 ball.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to cut this 4 in the corner.
No, he's just going to...
Okay.
Just going to play it safe. I don't think he called that.
Oh, no, that's a good shot.
Very nicely done. I like what he did there because it separated those 2 balls.
Yep.
You know, got everything now. Everything's wide open. So it's going to make Nick actually go after this ball. And, you know, I was going to suggest that before is that he not try to get all those balls off the table. Just get to a spot and then play a safe like that and make Nick get this ball out of there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've got a couple of guys that I teach, and I'm trying to get it through their head. The more balls on the table, the more pawns you have on the chessboard.
Yep. And I like what Dave did here. He took away that 1 rail kick. He slid that ball over, so Nick is going to have a tough time. Actually, he's going to have to almost put a lot of inside English on this. Hit it hard.
Well, the other thing is he left him on the rail, which that's. Oh, yep, there we go.
And that's what happened. He tried to shorten it up, and great safe by Dave.
That's it. Very nice. That's very nice.
Get that fan rolling a little bit here.
That feels good.
Oh yeah, starts to heat up in here with all this equipment on.
Again, said it last time I was in here, but thanks for having me up here. And
thanks for coming up, man.
I absolutely love the setup you have here. This is just fabulous to me. It's like you got to feel like a kid in a candy store here.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
This is awesome. I love this setup.
Appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, it's going to give Dave an opportunity here. All he's got to do is connect the dots here.
That's it.
The only thing he'll have to account for is to just make sure he gets himself on back to the other side of the table for the 8.
Well, I'm playing the 6 here.
Right. Yeah.
First.
Absolutely. But you almost have to come up high though. Get up high so that you can just float down for the 8 in the same pocket you're going with the 6, or come around it and then you got all the other 4 pockets.
I think you can spin it with inside English here. I think that'd be just like that.
You gotta hit it. Gotta hit it. Gotta hit it.
He's fine.
I'm telling you, this is going to be trickier than you think because now he's got to come around. He's got to come around for it. If he could have gotten up higher, he could have just floated down.
Well, that's
you know
true.
What I mean?
That's true.
So now he's just got to make sure he's got to hit this good, come around. He's probably going to come around 2 rails, I'm thinking. But you got to hit it. He didn't hit it. So yeah, that's what I was saying. That's as much as you think that may have been okay, the high side was a lot easier. Not that it couldn't have been done. And here's the thing, like I was telling you, oh, nice, very nicely done. But if he would have hit that harder, even if he comes around 4 rails, you still have all these pockets up table.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So why not hit that harder? You come up long, you still got the pockets up there.
Yes, sir.
It's going to give Dave a 1-0 lead. Winner break format, race to 12.
I don't think Dave realizes that it's Sunday and banks are usually closed on Sunday.
Not for him.
He fired that in.
He did.
It had eyes.
Yes, he did.
Nice shot.
That'll help Dave's confidence getting that first game
I think so.
under his belt.
It's Nick's a mentally tough individual, so I really
absolutely.
don't see this bothering him.
No.
But I wouldn't be surprised if he spent a nanosecond kicking himself in the butt.
Oh, absolutely.
But he'll let that go and he'll get after it. That's why it's a race to 12.
All right, rack number 2 with Dave to break in this winner break format here. Oh, almost jumped in the side. Did not, but I don't think he made one.
Yeah, he
did.
did.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. No.
No.
6, 9, 12. No, I swear I thought I saw one go. Apparently not. Well.
Nick's gonna want some. He's gonna want some comeback for this one.
Yeah. Yeah, this would be interesting. For my liking, I think I'd take the 6 and try and bump the cue ball off the rail and into the 14.
I like stripes.
Do you really?
I do. Everything's got a pocket.
Well, it does. I guess the closest thing you could say to an issue would be the 15.
Right,
and it's not really that big of a deal.
Right. And he could actually get on. He could take the 15 now, and he was looking at it, but I think he was worried about being able to come back out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
If you get semi-straight on that 15, you can check off that rail.
Correct.
Let's see, that would be the west side. As my my radar detection says, this we're facing north, right? So west side of that side pocket. If you can catch that off that 15, and you just float out for the 13.
Yep, just like he's got here.
Yep.
Just put a little draw, not too much, little draw to kind of stun, just like that.
Perfect.
Stun it.
That's a great shot.
You hit that really well.
Yeah, that's not a good shot. That's a great shot.
13, draw it back a little bit, or go. He's going to have to draw back because he can't go past the 5. That's too much of a. It's too small of a window.
Yeah, he's got the right angle, though. He's got a little bit of a cut to the left.
Yep.
So he gets on the 10.
He's got to get good position on that. This is a touchy shot.
I'm not the second coming of Nostradamus, but I predict he's out.
Yeah. There it is.
He's got to get a little angle on that 14, though. I don't know that that's...
Dave, what did Dave say there? I'm coming up. What?
He's coming up to practice masse shots.
Oh, yeah. Please do. Not. There was a guy that came in here for my Friday night, so yeah, he got too straight on that. He wanted a little angle.
That ball might sneak past the. You got a better angle on it.
I wouldn't want to take it.
Well, you don't want to bet your life on it, but I'd bet a shekel or two it goes.
Yeah, I think it does, because I'm trying to look over. The computer's in my way here, but trying to look over at it, he's got about a half a pocket. He would literally have to aim for the first outer point,
sure.
come off of that, and hit the second outer point to put it in.
Slow roll it.
Correct. And it looks like that's what he's going to do. He's going to roll forward just a little bit on this one, just like that. Now, he would have liked to be straight on this.
Yes, he would. But I don't care if I don't care if that cue ball's on the end rail. He cut that 8-ball in. So the winning shot is that one right there.
Yes, he needed to hit that a little softer.
Yes.
A little softer, I think.
And it would accept the pocket for sure.
And now he did give Dave a chance at the table here, but he did not leave him great.
I'm telling you. Yeah, you don't have to like this opening shot.
No. And I don't see a great safe unless he
slow roll
the
past
3?
the 3 and put that behind the 1 and the 5.
I think he's going for this 4 ball.
Probably.
I like the shot. I like the aggressiveness.
There you go.
Now, that double kiss didn't help him a lot. He does have a shot, but he would have preferred that ball came down further, not on the rail.
Absolutely.
But he does have a shot here.
Well, I'm not trying to turn the cue ball loose by playing a 5. If it's me, I'm just going to slow roll
the 6.
the 6 ball.
Yep. Because here's the thing is, let's say you slow roll. If you do miss it, he is going to leave him a shot, but he's going to have to come off the rail for the shot.
Yeah, you have to go off the rail.
He said, no, I'm just pounding this ball in. Very nicely done.
So he got the 7 ball.
You draw into this one if you can, just to try to run into the 2.
I'm going to put top right on the 7. Because that 2 ball's...
Oh, so there was enough angle to kick. That's what I like, is that get that 2 out a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it could cause you some issues. So I like what he did there.
Yeah, it's not a bad way to go.
Again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in here to Outer Point Streaming. Also want to thank Terry for coming on out and helping out here. Appreciate it.
Anytime.
Wherever you're sitting there watching this, whether it's on YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook, do us a favor and just smash up that like button for us. The more likes we get, the more we get referred for individuals to watch us, and we certainly appreciate that. We're watching a very good match here tonight. Today, I should say, not tonight.
Nice touch.
So the only thing he's got to figure out is getting on this 8-ball. Does he go for the bank again, or... I think he's leaving the 2-ball, which I like, to try to get on that 8-ball.
Well, depending on...
the angle he has?
Yeah, it's not... it's probably not out of the realm to try and have that 8-ball follow the 12. But at that angle right there, he's probably trying to drag into it and move it.
I like what he did there, and that's what I was about to say. When I saw draw on that, I'm like, oh, I'd like to have this outside angle, and he actually hit it great. Oh, and then he misses both of them.
Missed it by that much.
That was a hell of a try.
Okay, let's see if his bank is still open.
Right? Yeah. The first one he got, so hell, might as well try it again.
Right?
I can't believe he missed both those balls. That was a great effort to try to get on that.
Certainly was.
Oh. Did he try going off that ball like that?
I'm not sure.
I don't know if he tried to do that or not, but Dave would have preferred, and I think he was hoping for that 8 ball to stay more towards the middle of the table.
I'd say hang down here on the end rail, make Nick bank it.
Make it a little tougher. This is going to give Nick an opportunity to.
I think we're going to be tied 1-1.
And there it is.
We are.
All right, 1-1. Race to 12, winner break format.
Yeah, I think they're both playing pretty good.
Absolutely. Just a couple mistakes, but they're minor mistakes so far.
That's it. I have yet to meet the man that walks on water, so everybody's making mistakes here and again.
We should maybe do an over-under how many table runs we have. I'd say 6. Yeah, combined.
I was going to say 5, knee-jerk reaction. So 5 or under, I win.
All right. Another dry break. Nick's hitting them good. Just not getting something to fall.
Right. Look at that. Look at that 4 ball hanging in the corner pocket.
That little bit of spin that he's putting on there, I think, is what's making the balls go a little bit different direction with there.
Yeah. If you're going to take the solids, you got to start with a 6.
Yeah, you have to. I think what he's worried about though is he's going to run into the 1 ball, which wouldn't be too bad if it would miss the 8 ball. Even if it doesn't though, it's going to carry him off the top side of the 8. Oh, so he's going stripes. That's not a bad option. I think they're both okay.
Yeah.
I think he's just got to be careful.
He hit that good because he got shape on the 11. So from here, it's just
should
be another connect the dots.
Except for the 8 ball, though. So the 8 ball is going to be, again, his only issue that he has. He could follow it, possibly.
Well, he's got 2 balls by the side pocket that he can just roll.
Yeah, and float down.
Yep. Right on the rail, the long rail closest to us to play that 8 in that corner.
And the nice part about that is that the 4 ball? Is that the 4 ball?
Yeah.
4 ball over there will give him a little bit of cue if he comes up a little short, that avoid the scratch there.
Well, both of these guys can wrinkle the cue ball a little bit to make sure they don't have that issue.
Does that 10 ball go past the 2 there?
I believe. If it does, it barely does.
Well, then, if it doesn't, he's got to get down here for the 12 because the 12 will pass the 2. Yep, there he goes, just like that.
There he goes.
But now, if that 10 doesn't pass the 2, he's still going to have to get on that 10 ball.
Yeah.
Because he wants to leave the 9 for last to get on the 8.
Yep.
So this is a touchy shot here.
Yeah. I think he stunned that cue ball a little bit. I think I might have tried to roll it forward and come closer to the middle diamond.
Right.
Just half a diamond from where he's at now.
I agree. And I think this would be a little easier of a shot if he wasn't on the rail either, though. Yep. You know what I mean? So he's going to have to put a lot of spin on this.
Yeah, we'll see how he goes here.
He's going outside on it, huh? Or is he going inside spin?
No, that's outside.
Oh, he did try to. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what spin he put on that.
He put a little bit of left.
All right, so he's got himself on the 9. So now he just needs to get a good angle. Yeah, I'll tell you, that 3 ball is huge right now because he would like to actually be right by the 3 ball to take the 10 in the lower left corner to slide down for the 8.
Yeah.
But I don't think... all right. What do you think he's going to do here? I don't think he can draw it because if he draws it, he might.
I think he might draw this if he can hold it on the top side like that.
Oh, nice,
with that
nicely
English.
Done. Nicely done. Great shot, Dave.
That's not a bad way to go. Let's see if he pulls a Ginsu knife out.
Yeah, his cue ball is going to be flying now. He's got to be careful. Believe it or not, he could come back across the side.
It's in the hole.
Wow.
Nice shot.
Wow, he hit that very well.
2-1, Dave.
All right, let's take a look at
Might
that.
draw this. If he can hold it on the top side like that,
Oh, nice.
with that
Nicely
English.
done. Nicely done. Great shot, Dave.
That's not a bad. 8 balls a better shot.
Yes, sir. All right, it's 2-1, Dave. Rack number 4 coming your way.
Mr. Jordan, what's up, fellas? Long time no see.
What's up, Al? How are you? How's things in the North Woods going? All right, rack number 4 coming your way with Dave to break in his winter break format. Oh, I think that head ball came off a little bit.
Did he make a ball?
Yeah,
I think
he made one.
did.
Yep. He made one, and I saw one go in, and I looked at the rest of the rack. I'm like, ew, I think that head ball came off a little bit. Because he hit it solid.
Yeah.
Oh, where am I? Oh, sorry.
If somebody else would have broke that, they'd have said, I need an investigation.
I got you guys on the wrong screen there. Isn't that the typical over there? All of them standing around the table.
Yeah.
So you got
Family get together.
right.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, but they did not end up good though. Unfortunately,
Well, 12 off the 3.
I think the 12 actually goes. Yeah, he's got half a pocket. He's got to aim for the outer point though.
Safety instead. I don't know how much of a safe that was.
Yeah.
He's got the 1.
Collecting, what's he say? Collecting wood like a chipmunk.
Right.
Well, not in your mouth, I hope. Yeah, I think he did leave that one. And it will give Nick an opportunity here if he can actually just slow roll that. If he can run right into the 2 and
If he slow rolls it, me personally, I'm going to give a good look-see to see if I can drag the cue ball in between the 2 and 3 and get it into the 7.
Right. Yeah,
If that's a possibility,
Yeah, that would be ideal, but he doesn't want to hit it too hard though, because if he gets
No, you just got to get the proper angle to drag it over there. If that's possible.
And the other thing is too though is if he does do that, he might run into that 12 and push that 12 in the way for the 4. So he's just got to be careful of. And it looks like the 6 ball does go up past.
Yeah, if he gets the right shape on the 6, then he'll break the 8-5 out. Okay.
Did he call it safe or did he?
Honestly, I'm not really sure if
I
he
don't
did.
either. See, and that's where I was talking about is that he would have preferred to, if he was trying to make that ball, he would have preferred to run right into the 2. I don't know if he called safe or if he was trying to make that ball. I'm not quite sure. Oh, wow.
That 13 might go on the side past the 4.
Nah,
Maybe.
I don't think
it's thin. It's thin. No,
Yeah.
that's not a bad way to go.
No, he knew there wasn't really much there.
That's a pretty good shot.
Yeah, the 5 does not go past, so the only shot he really has here is the 4 ball. So even though Dave didn't have much, I think he got the best result I think he could have for what he had.
I think he did pretty good. I don't know, man. I'm halfway convinced that 5 might be able to sneak in that corner.
No, I'm
Whether
'cause if we look,
it's off the 3.
it would have to. Yeah, but do you really want to go off the 3? Because then you're
I'm
pushing
just
the
saying,
3
not
down
really.
towards. Right.
If he's, that's not a bad way to go either.
Yeah, it's really not.
So I like this part of the game simply because when you have enough respect for your opponent, you know that they can run out.
Yes, sir.
At the drop of a hat, you're probably going to play a little more conservative than you might.
Absolutely. And like you're saying, that right there shows that you got respect for your opponent.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? It's okay. I'm not going to go for this because if I do miss this, I know you're probably getting out.
Yep.
So,
not trying to sell the farm at a discount anyway.
right. All right. So Dave tried to make that. Look at this. Wow.
Well, that ain't a bad outcome.
No,
for
not at
Mr.
all.
Vargas.
Not at all.
That's pretty good effort.
Nice jelly roll on that one, and that's part of pool. You know,
Yes, it is.
But that's the thing is that if you make a good hit, you make a good attempt, good things happen. You know.
Yep.
So you always try to get that good hit on a ball. I'm not sure which ball he called. He called the corner, but I don't know which ball though.
He's going to cut that 4 ball. Oh, there we go.
Oh, was he trying the 3 ball?
I think he might have been trying that 4 off the. I don't know.
Yeah, he
don't know
called
what's
that
in
pocket, but I
yeah.
don't know which ball he
Yeah.
called. So
I don't know if he's trying to go 4 off the 3 or 4
Right.
into the 3.
and we don't want to assume because you know what assumptions give you.
Yeah.
They make you look like the first 3 letters of that word.
Yep, yep.
I hear a buzzing. Is that you?
That's my phone. I put it on vibrate
Uh-huh.
so we wouldn't have to hear the annoying.
All right, so Dave's looking at this because the thing about it, if he takes this 13 ball, he knows he's running that 5 into the 1 and possibly into the 6, and he could jack up that 11 ball for that pocket.
For me, I'm playing the 14.
That's
I'm not trying to rearrange Nick's furniture if I don't have to.
correct.
So I think this is the right shot here. Go 2 rails and back out for the 10.
Yep. And then you can get yourself on a good angle for that 13 ball so you're not moving a bunch of stuff, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Yes,
A little
okay.
bit of more roll. It's not
Yeah.
bad. And if you can pull this back and not really.
Oh, he's going forward. He's going to try to get on the 12 with this, but
Okay.
he's got to get. I think he's got to get low. He's got to get
Yeah,
pretty low
he's
on
gotta
this
get
one.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, I knew he was going to come off that 3 ball, but he hit that really well.
Yeah.
Well, that 8 ball must
So,
go past
yeah,
the 6.
8 goes by the 6 in the corner. So he's a little straighter than I'm sure he'd want to be.
Yeah, but honestly, being on the rail like that, I think he'd rather be a little straighter because he just has to roll it one way or the other.
Well, in a perfect world, so you're not messing around with running into the 5
ball, yep.
and possibly the 1. You want to slow roll this, but you're going to be jacked up over the 4 and the 7. He got better. See, but now he's on the wrong side.
Yeah, he's
of that
on the
ball.
wrong side of it.
Not trying to move that.
Watch this 1 ball. I think the 1 might get over by the 8. Oh, nicely done.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so the angle, I thought the angle was going to be a little bit where he's going to run to the 5 and the 1 and push the 1 over, but he actually came out smelling like a rose there.
Yeah. And that was the part that I was saying earlier about Dave being methodical.
Uh-huh.
It's just that's a strong suit of his game. He will take his time and try and figure it out.
Oh, that was close. Uh-oh. Oof. Yeah, now he's in a pickle.
Yeah. Might not like the outcome of this.
Where's he?
He's gonna try some.
What's he gonna?
I don't know that goes, but
What was he gonna? What did you think? He'd try to come off the 6?
That's an impossible shot.
Yeah,
seriously. However, that's what he's gonna give it
try
an
to
effort.
come off the 6. I think I would rather try to come off the 1 and bank it in the back and the side, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I think it's a higher percentage. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't think you can get enough on this to.
Yeah, that was nearly an impossible shot.
Oh, and
Hey,
look at this.
Look at this. Are you kidding me?
Look at this.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
When it rains, it pours sometimes, doesn't it?
No doubt.
Gosh, Nick is almost going to have to try to play a safe here somewhere.
I'm following the 1 to the end rail and using the 6 as a blocker.
Yeah, because I think if he tries to cut this 1, that might be a scratch. You think?
I think he can. I don't think he'll scratch, but you're turning the cue ball loose.
Yeah, that wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing, though, with breaking that 4, the 4 and the 7 up. But can you get the angle, though?
Yeah, I don't know that you. I think you'd have to put some serious inside English
Right.
on the 1, and that might bring the scratch in the same pocket that he'd be shooting the 1 into play, trying to break out
Right.
that.
Yep.
I'm just rolling straight ahead on the 1 ball. He is not doing that, though. He's looking at cutting it. I'm picking a spot on the end rail where he can't see the 8. I don't care where the 1 ball goes. I'm focusing on putting that cue ball on the end rail for a safety here.
Oh, he's going to cut this.
I'm actually glad he's doing this because let's see what happens.
Yeah.
He got that pretty good.
Yeah, he hit that really well.
How'd you hit it, Nick?
Hit it perfect to break that up.
Did, man.
Does that
That's a
6
good
go
shot.
past the 4? That's gonna be the key.
Yes, it does.
Does it? Okay.
Yep.
So he's in pretty good shape now with this.
Absolutely. Matter of fact, I'm gonna stun it over a little play.
Yep.
Play for the 4.
Correct. Absolutely, I like that.
Yep, he's good.
Well, he's got to be careful though.
Yeah, I think
You're gonna have to draw into this and push the 2 over to the pocket.
I think you might be able to drag over there and play the 7 next. We'll see. Yep. I'm playing a 2 now.
Yeah, you're gonna have to play the 2. So the good part about this, he can play the 2, come up table for the 5.
Yes.
You know, change
Exactly.
course.
Exactly. It brings you to natural shape. 2 into the
Correct.
5, 5 for the 3, 3 for the 7,
Yep.
and the 8.
Yep, just like that. He just doesn't go too far.
Okay.
Yeah, he's fine. He can cheat the pocket. He can,
Even if he's got to play 5, 7, 3 now.
yeah, he'd rather not though because
in a perfect world, you want to play
right?
the 3 next for sure. After the 5, but
Tim Bloomer's in the house. What's up, Tim?
what's up, Timothy? How are you, sir?
And thank you all for tuning in here to Outer Point Streaming. We are the stream channel for the players. We appreciate you joining us today. So he is planning on. I like what he did there. He put some inside English on it to hold it for that 3 and take the 3 all the way up.
Yeah, he can fire that 3 up there.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to draw back on this 7.
It's not a bad way to go either.
You just got to be. It's not a bad option, but the problem is with the draws. You got to hit this good. Got to hit it good to get on that rail.
He's got a good stroke. He'll be good. See, that's perfect.
That's perfect. Yeah.
Tell me I don't know my former teammates can.
Right.
He's got a good stroke. I like it.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, he's lucky he's playing last pocket.
All right. Yeah.
That's a nice stroke on that 3. Nice stroke to get on the 3, too.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, man. Tied
All
up
right.
2-2.
Tie game, folks. 2-2.
Did we expect anything less?
Nope. No, sir. And for everybody's tuning in, I just want to make sure you know who's in the booth here. I'm Brian Hollylee Hollenbeck, and in that booth with me. If you can't recognize that voice, let me show you his mug. There he is, Mr. Terry Iceman.
That's it. Sponsored by
Nixon.
Cognoscenti Pool Cues out of Chicago, Illinois. Again, Joey Gold makes the finest cue on planet Earth.
Does he want to be a sponsor, though?
I don't know. He's just a dear friend of mine,
Yeah.
and I love him to death. And he does make
Does he make good cues?
not
Does he?
good. He makes great cues.
Really?
Yes.
I have actually never heard of him. Out of Chicago.
Yeah,
huh?
he's been making cues probably close to 40 years.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, he is no joke. At one time,
Oh. All right. Well, Nick hit it solid.
yeah, he did.
Almost scratched, but did not. Made a couple balls on the break.
So Joey used to have a distributor over in Japan, and they had a 48-man tournament, and I believe 36 of them were playing with
Oh, are you serious?
Cognoscentis. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. You know, Billy Incardona, he's like a world-class one-pocket player, straight pool, and all that kind of stuff back in the day, 60s, 70s, whatever.
Yeah, I wasn't
He
playing.
still plays with a cog
Does he really?
that he got.
Really?
I think Joey had been making cues for 2 years.
Oh, no kidding.
At the time
Really?
when Billy got that cue, and he still has
He
it.
still has it,
Yeah.
huh? Is he still playing?
He does a lot of commentary stuff,
Okay.
like down at Derby City and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I met him down at Derby City, took a picture with him. I sent it to Joey. I said, look who I ran
Nice.
across.
Nice.
Yeah, good guy.
All right, so the only real trouble ball Nick has is this one ball, but he does have the 5 ball to use to break that out. I just wish these people would.
Right. I think he's going to go that way. He's got a little bit of inside English on this 5, and he'll be good for the 1. I think.
Jesus. Oh, he's going to go at this now.
Yeah. Put a little inside English on this, and I think you'll
Yeah, but
get
here's the problem I see with this. If he gets behind the 1, though, if he goes behind it, Jesus.
I know she just said something to her about stop
Yeah, well-
walking in front of him.
Well, she was standing
Yeah.
right here. She's like, come on.
she was getting a bird's eye view.
right? See, this is where I was
Yeah.
talking about.
Oh, yeah. No, I get it.
Me personally, I would have actually taken this 4 ball, taken the 4 ball, get a slight angle on that, and come into the 1 because you
Right.
still have the 2 here in the side.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So I know he looked at that before, but that's the problem is that if he got behind it or did what he did there, now this is a tougher shot. And I don't know if he can see the 6 ball. I don't think he can.
I don't know. This looks crazy to me. He might be able to do something with it, too. I'm just looking at the screen that we're looking
Right. It's funny because you look at this
at.
and like, oh, you might be able to do
it's
that.
in the hole.
Right.
And then he goes, I can't get by the
Yeah,
11.
right. Yeah. Yep. Being at the table is a lot different than being up here in the booth.
I never missed a ball from here.
Heck no, man. I could beat Shane from up here.
Right, right.
All right, so he's going to try to cut this one.
Thin
He's
to
gonna have
win.
Yeah, he's going to have to put a lot of spin on this, I think. I don't think he can just cut it and make it. You think?
Yeah. I was out at Tom Karabatz's room in Grays Lake, Illinois back in the day. It's called Shooters now, but it was Q
Oh,
and
yeah.
U, Q and U back in the day when Tommy owned it. And he had the Filipino pro out there, Rudolfo Luat. And shots maybe not as extreme as this one here. You would think left English, you would throw the ball right. He's like, no, you cut that with inside English.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So he cut it good, just didn't hit it hard enough.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the proper.
Well, I tell you what, for the outcome,
Yeah.
he actually came out pretty good on this because I think
Pretty sporty.
Dave, the only shot he has is the 9 ball.
I don't know that it goes. I don't know if he can clear that 13.
I think he can for the 9. Definitely not the 14.
No. Yeah, I know. I don't even know if he can clear that for the 9. He might. But I agree with you. That's about the only shot he's got, offensive shot anyway.
Yeah, that's going to be close, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll see if that 13 ball moves. That means he...
Yeah, I think he's putting a little inside juice on this. Yeah, way too much.
Yeah, the 13 did not move either, though. That's unfortunate. This is, well, I shouldn't say. I'm not rooting for either one of them,
right.
But for Dave, as far as Dave, it's unfortunate for Dave that this is now going to give Nick a great opportunity here to get out of this rack.
Well, honestly, I'm rooting for a great match, and
absolutely,
and we already have that. So
yes, sir.
I'm enjoying it. Again, thank you for having me in the booth, brother.
Thank you for coming up, man. Appreciate it.
I thoroughly enjoy this.
And like I was saying, a couple of mistakes were made, but they're not. They're very minimal mistakes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're not. Ain't nobody missing a straight in shot.
No,
type of thing. You know, it's.
And that one, I think Dave had the same. I think you hit it spot on. Is that it was very close.
Yeah,
and I think he was concerned over.
I honestly don't know that went.
Yeah,
it looked like it was married up a little too much on that 13.
Now, would you take the 2 ball here or the 4 ball?
I'm taking the 2 because, well, you're going to slow roll it. I get it. I would have taken the 2.
See, I like this, though, because if you take the 2 and then you take the 4, you got a lot of traffic there to get out for and I don't mind this because now he can slow roll this and not worry about any traffic.
Okay.
Oh, but he came out fine on it.
It's not bad.
No.
Me personally, I would have taken the 2 because the 4 leads into the 1, and now he's shooting the 8.
And I kind of thought the same thing,
okay.
And that's why I asked you if you take the 2 or 4. But
I would have taken the 2 and then the 4. He got out, though.
He got out.
You know, he did what he was supposed to do.
All right, Nick takes his first lead of the afternoon here, 3-2. Rack number 6 coming your way. Again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in here to Outer Point Streaming. Appreciate having you here this afternoon.
Rob Haynes.
Rob Hannes. What's up, Rob?
Sorry about that mispronunciation. Rob Hannes checking in. What's up, guys?
Rob, did you get your extension back? Did that guy hook up with you and get it back? We had a Scotch doubles thing up here for raising money for veterans.
Oh, sweet!
A couple weekends ago, 1,100 under. He was up here playing with Blake Waldo, and someone put his extension in his bag, and we found it on video. And actually, the cops called the individual, and he said, "Oh, I didn't even realize I had that in there." Yeah,
I'm sorry. Stop.
Yeah.
Listen, I get bent out of shape when somebody grabs my chalk. Oh, I didn't. Yes, you did.
Well, and that's the thing is, I got 2 of them in here. I didn't realize I had 2 of them.
I don't believe that for a minute.
Yeah, when you look at the video, you saw
he looks to the left, he looks to the right before he puts it in his bag.
He actually looked at Rob, and then picked it up, put it in his case, and actually looked at Rob again.
Oh, dude.
And again, and so I mean, it is what it is. You know, we're not obviously not trying to ruin his life or anything, but
no, but seriously, man.
Yeah, and I know. Trust me, I know.
I can't stand a thief.
I hate thieves. I hate them with a passion.
I can't stand it.
If you have to steal something for your personal gain, you're just not worth anything.
And I'm not advocating this at all, but if you remember back in the day, the show that was on TV, Beretta.
Oh, yeah.
With Robert Blake.
Yep.
The theme music to that was "Don't do the crime if you can't do the time."
Right. Yeah.
Don't do it.
Exactly.
So, if there's a crime to be done, it better involve a Brinks truck,
right?
Or
yeah,
something,
exactly.
I'm not going to jail for an extension on a queue.
Right?
I mean, come on, man. That's just not right.
Oh, so he did turn into the police station. Okay, well, that's good. Glad you at least got it back, though.
Oh, post the video, sir. I want to see that.
I've actually got the video on my phone here.
Oh, I want to see it before I get out here today. That's just funny to me.
Yeah, in the end, I'm just glad you got it back.
Yeah, no doubt.
I like what Dave did there.
Absolutely.
Because now he can actually, he's got the angle. If he puts a little inside spin on
That's
this,
it. He's going to pop that 9
pop
out
that
of
9
there.
out. Yep. But the thing about it is he's got to actually put a lot of inside on this
Well,
because of where that ball is.
even if he catches to our side, the closest part of the 9, and okay, then you play safe.
Well, that's not a bad option.
If he would have made that 15 and just caught this side of the 9, it would have went off the 5
Yep.
and kind of bled out.
Yep.
And, you don't have to, blast. It just gets separation.
Correct.
You don't need to blast the whole thing.
Nicely done by Nick.
Okay.
Oh, well. All right, so he's putting another ball up in that mix.
Yeah.
And we got another ball over towards that area.
Well,
It's almost like a one-pocket match here.
Well, that's good for Dave for later on.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. He put Nick in a great...
Well,
Oh, so Nick's not going for it. I thought Nick maybe had the 6 ball to break into all that, but he must not have. All right, we got a little chess match going on here.
That's it. Love it. I was playing in Vegas one time, and I found this out afterwards. The guy I was playing hadn't lost a match prior to playing me,
Mm-hmm.
and so my co-captain Jimmy Goodman was talking to their captain, and that guy was bragging on the young man. He hadn't not only hasn't he lost a match, he hasn't lost a game.
Are you serious?
I beat him 7-1, but I played a safety on him right after the guy had said, "Yeah, this guy plays really good safes." And
Finish up that story. I got to go out and actually videotape this. He wants someone to watch it.
But it was my buddy said, "Yeah, he's playing Bobby Fischer though." All righty. Brian's going to go out there and videotape this next shot. Too close for comfort, I guess. That's a good shot. It looked good to me. And the consensus is good shot. It looked good from here.
Yes, sir. That was a good hit, and it was very close to it. So he did get the cue out just in time.
All right. He's going to stiffen this one up for the sun. Oh. No, he did not.
I like what he did there, but I think he gave him that.
Yep.
Is that the 4 ball down there or the 2?
I think it's the 2 in
two
the
ball.
corner.
I should have put the TV balls out there. We'll just say the ball in the lower right corner.
Right. Well, if it's me, I'm playing a cue ball off the 1, and I'm going to park it right on that rail behind the 15. That's the safe I'm going for.
Yeah, because even if you don't get totally behind the 15, you still,
You're not leaving him much.
No, not at all.
That's the shot.
Even just on the rail near the 15. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, mind you, if he thinks he can masse around and get this too, he's got a chance to run this rack.
I don't even think he has to masse, does he?
I don't know. Look, maybe not, but
Oh yeah, he did have to a little bit.
it looked like it from here, but here and again because we're not out there.
Yep. I should have brought you guys to this. We probably could have seen it a little bit better.
Gotcha.
All right, so now he's playing a safe. It looks like. Oh no, he went off the.
Well, that's about as safe as you can get.
Wow. Very nicely done.
Oh,
I don't know if he tried to go off the 15 ball.
probably not. That's just a very fortunate rub.
Yeah. So now if he can see part of this 3, here's the tough part about taking the 6 ball. No, I don't think he's cutting it too much to be able to draw behind it. Don't you think?
No. I think if it's me, I'm going to draw over there into the 15.
Right.
Just try and miss the 1.
That's what I would like to do, but I think he's cutting so much of it. I don't think the spin's going to take, though.
It's not so much.
Yeah, see? So
See, he put that spin. If you hit that with bottom left and cut it sharper, it'll drag over.
But the bottom left, though, is that means you're putting it inside. So you have to overcut that.
Yeah,
though.
you got to overcut it and you got to stroke it.
Oh, he did not stroke that one.
Okay.
He had the perfect angle to come around for the 1 ball, but unfortunately he did not.
Yeah, these little nuances here. I mean, he's just like
so he's
2
cutting
inches.
this.
Yeah, he's he's going to make the shot, but the shape is.
Well,
I lied.
I
thought he was going to make it. I got confidence in him.
right.
So I'm like, he'll make it.
And here's the thing: is if he had made that ball, he might not have been exactly where he is right now, but he would have been pretty close.
Yeah.
So
guarantee it, he's not going to be anywhere. That it's funny to me when you see people that really don't know the game very well.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh man, I got perfect shape."
I missed a shot, but I got perfect shape.
Well, if you'd made the shot, the cue ball wouldn't be where it's at right now.
Exactly.
So it's just funny to me how people they don't know that they don't know.
All right, Dave put himself in a sticky spot here because I think he wanted to either come back a little further or go forward a little bit. Oh, does he have this 9? No, he's going to cut. He's cutting a 13
He's cutting
ball.
a 13 in the side. Nice shot.
Very nicely done. Hit that one very well.
Nice.
Now it's pretty much wide open here. He's connect the dots.
Take the 15.
He's at her.
Yeah.
Take the 10, come across for the 15.
If you do that, I get it. I understand it. If you play to 15 and come out, you got options.
Then you got both of them.
Yeah,
Yep.
you got options of both.
And again, there's always when you get down to this few balls, there's always different ways. It's how comfortable you feel with a shot, and that's why, the way we may say it up here in the booth is not necessarily we call it the correct way. It's just how comfortable we would feel doing it.
Yep. John Ahern, God rest his soul, used to tell me there's a million different ways to get out, even though there's only one right way.
Right.
We're going to be 3-3 here. I'm going to take a short pause for the cause.
Yep. Pedro's in the house. He said Rob crazy. Are you talking about Rob is crazy? Well, we know that. All right. That brings us to a tie. 3-3. Race to 12. $800 in the middle for this challenge match. Again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in here to Outer Point Streaming. We are the streaming platform for the players. I am Brian Hallelujah Hollenbeck, and in the booth with me today is Mr. Terry Iceman Nixon, fellow veteran buddy of mine, plays in our veteran tournament every year. He actually can play on either or. He can play because he first, pretty sure I got to verify, but I'm pretty sure he first enlisted in the Army and then went into the Marines. So he's played with the Marines the last couple of years. But we have a great time at that tournament, and it's actually growing again. Growing. I actually had somebody from a different state contact me, and they want to run the same tournament in Ohio, which, hey, absolutely 100%. I have no issues with sharing anything with anybody that wants to run another one in a different state. To me, it's about raising money for veteran organizations. So I'm going to share everything I have with him. And if they want to run it the same way they can, or if they want to make some variations to it, it's perfectly fine as well. But I wish them the best, and I hope it's very successful for them as well. Oh, Rob, I just touched on that. I don't know if you heard me or not. I'm assuming you did, but Terry Nixon is actually out of the Racine, Kenosha area. I think he lives in Kenosha, I think. I don't know. We'll ask him when he gets in here. Matter of fact, he's got to read the player profile sheets from each of these fine gentlemen that are playing here on the stream. So here's the deal. Nick I think he loves stripes, obviously, because of that 3 and 6. But with that 4 ball blocking that corner pocket, and the 9 ball came out and nowhere. I mean, there's options, but that 7 ball's in the way of that pocket, so he's opting for solids, which I don't mind. And I think now looking at it, actually, I think the 6 ball goes past the 4 ball. If it does, he actually would have great shape to actually knock that 3 out of there as well. So, okay, and he's trying it right now. I like what he did there. He's got the angle to cut the 6 in and come perfectly into the 3 ball. The only issue he may have is it might double kiss it. If it double kiss, yep, and that's what it did. It double kissed it. That's the only thing that I would have been afraid of, is the double kissing of that, because he was going into it so directly. Now I think he can make the 3 ball, and that that was a miscue. He got away with it and made it, but that was a miscue there. So now, gosh, he's pretty straight on that 2 ball. I don't know if he can cheat the pocket to come back. If he can come off the short rail and come back towards the 8 and get straight on that 7 ball, he might be able to get in the window between the 11 and 15 ball to make that 3 down in the corner. But I tell you what, that is not a high percentage shot. I don't think I would love to leave that one as my last shot to get on that little bit of a window there, but obviously he's got to take with what he's been dealt with because of that double kiss on that cue ball with the 3. So Terry, Rob was asking, I kind of said who was in the booth, but do you live in Racine or Kenosha?
Kenosha.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
All right, so he drew back a little too far on that one, and now he's kind of in a tough spot here. He could try to follow. I don't think he's going to be able to follow that 3, and it's too close to that ball to get the spin on it. Do you think?
You might be able to run the cue ball.
In like double kiss it?
Yeah, double kiss it.
But if he does double kiss it, though, that might put him behind the 11 ball.
Well, you got to stroke this one.
Yeah.
That's for sure. You got to hit it perfect. He had the right idea.
Oh, man, and he had the 7 ball.
Right.
Wow, that was...
He had the right idea.
Yes, he did. I was about to hit the replay button on that. Thought he was going to make that one.
Yeah, that'd have been a nice one.
GT. I think we are going to be... Oh, nicely done by Dave. Cleared that ball out of there.
Nice shot.
Hit that absolutely perfect. Tracy Lerma actually did send me a message and asked me if Autumn had contacted me about Derby yet. She has. I know she's been pretty busy. I'm assuming. I don't want to assume again. You know what assuming does. But I have not talked to Autumn Grusella yet regarding Derby. But actually, well, you know what? Now that while we're here, Terry, I don't know what are you doing during Derby?
Am I supposed to be in a booth with you?
Well, there's a possibility.
Is that what you're saying?
Possibility.
Well, then I believe I'll be in Elizabethton, Indiana with you. Absolutely. That'd be great.
All right, Dave's cutting this. You got to be careful where this cue ball's going to go, though. Wow, he hit it good. He did not overhit it.
Hit
He
that real
stroked
good.
through it very nicely and came out smelling like a rose. Hit that very good. I'm going to give you this view here. It's a good view of him. I know what's going through his head right now, but take the 11.
I'm taking the 11.
Yes, all day. I know he's thinking to himself, God, I'm jacked up over a ball. If I miss this,
that's why he's taking the 15.
But I still would have. I still would have gone after that 11.
So for me now, 13 to 14, and then 11.
You have to, because if you try to go 13 to 11, now you're drawn back out of this, and that's not going to be fun. Oh, see, this is why you go a different route. You think, okay, now he can still get this done, but now it becomes a little tougher.
Yeah, he's still fine.
Oh, yeah, hit that good.
That's good.
Hit that very nice. So he's going to have to come out with this. He's not going to be able to hold it, I don't think. It's too much of a cut. Oh, he was able to hold it.
Well, that's a good shot.
Yeah, it was. It almost looked like on the screen it was too much of a cut to try to hold it, but he actually ended up really well with that. All right, that's going to give Dave a lead again. So we've had a lead change of 3 times. 4-3, rack number 8 coming your way. Race to 12. All right. Actually, once Dave breaks here, I'm going to I drank a lot of water coming back from Wausau. So
Right.
I drank a little bit last night, so I had to replenish my...
Get those electrolytes back.
Yeah, I got to get something back because I lost a lot last night.
That's funny.
That was a good time. All right, Dave, to break. Winner break format. Up 4-3. Race to 12. I knew this. I tell you, I knew this match was going to be closer than Dave thought it was going to be. Dave thought he was just donating, but I told him, I tell you what, man.
Honestly, and I don't want to speak for Dave like that, but
No, just play your game and you'll
he's
play
being
fine.
humble. He's confident. He's not cocky. He's just very confident.
Yep. Yeah, we played nationals together, and I love his game.
Yeah, he plays
when
good.
he puts the time in. You know what I mean?
And he does. He works in
Yep.
his game. That's what I like.
All right, get you on this view here, and I'm going to have you take it away for a little bit here while I go to
Alrighty.
the little boys' room.
Okay, Nick's got ball in hand off the scratch on the break. He's got, if he takes the stripes, he's got one issue. I think I might be forced to take solids here. Let's see what he does here. Only issues I really see he's got the 2 and the 13 married up right in the center of the table. And then the 1 and the 10, although they're not touching each other, if you got ball in hand, you might want to get that taken care of right away. I think I'm liking the stripes. Yeah, I might start with that 13 ball just like Nick is. That's what I would do personally. might, nice shot. He might be able to slide that 10 ball past the 1, catching the long rail at pocket speed, and that pocket should accept it. If he makes this, I believe he's out. Very nice shot. Yeah, the rest of this is just connect the dots. Should be 9 in the corner, 11 in the side. And then depending from there, if he wants to roll all the way to the rail, play to 14 past the 12. Or if he wants to stop, play to 12 and then play to 14 up in the other corner. That's what I see. Yeah, nice shot. Good shape on the 11. You guys, a little off angle, nothing real big. At this point right here, I think I would play the 11, slow roll it, and then get as straight as I can on the 12. And slow roll this in and play to 14 up in the other corner. And he should tie this thing up. Nice shot. Just keep your head down. Nice stroke. And he missed it. I'd have lost money on that bet. Alrighty. I think the 1 still goes off the rail. If it doesn't go clean, it'll go off the long rail, off the 14 in the corner. So I think I'm playing the 3. And then I'm going to try and address that 1 right now. That's the only trouble spot he's got. Well, went a little too long on that. That's okay. He can address that right now. He chose to go get on the short side of the 1. He's off angle now. He might be forced to play the 2 in the side now. Try and keep a little better control of the cue ball. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. That's it. Yeah.
What'd I miss?
Nick ran all the way down, had essentially a straight-in shot on a 14 up in this far corner over there and missed it. And Dave's tried to get shape on this 1 ball on the short side twice, but he's a little off angle.
Yeah, the only thing I see with this, he's going to have to roll forward to take the 4 in the side. You know what I mean? Because I don't think he'd be able to hold it for in the corner. And obviously it doesn't pass the 8, I don't think.
Yeah, well, he's jacked up on that 1 ball a little bit. Now, looking on the monitor here, looks like the 1 goes off the long rail, off the 14. If it doesn't go clean on its own.
Right, yeah, true.
I would have played for shape. But
yeah, but I think he ran into the 14 ball, though.
No.
On the last shot, he did. Yeah.
No, that 14's been sitting there pretty much in that same spot. So since Nick missed it, it kind of went, rattled in that pocket.
Right, but I think the 1 ball, yeah, he just did not want to run into that. I don't think the 1 ball passed the 14 before he ran into it, though, did he?
Yeah.
Could it?
Yeah, off the rail and then off the 14,
okay.
Either way. He had a shot to start this run playing the 3 ball. I thought he was going to go address the 1. I would have addressed the 1 first.
Right.
But he spun it and ended up in the middle of the table. And here and again, there's, several different ways to get out.
Yep.
I still expect him to cut this 4 in the side.
Yeah, I think he's worried about running into that 8, though.
Well, here and again, hit bottom on the cue ball
Yeah.
and drag it. I'm putting a little.
He just doesn't want to drag it too much to get on the low side of it, though, because then he'd have to go off the 14 ball with the 8. And I don't think he really technically wants to do that if he doesn't have to.
No, I think you get you drag this. You get to the end rail and pop it back out.
Come back up. Yeah, hit it hard enough to come back up.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely not trying to thin cut this and hold it on that side of the 8. Yeah. Just like that.
Wow, nicely done.
I expected him to make that shot. Both of these guys. If Nick was shooting that same shot, I'd expect him to make it too.
All right. Our first 2-game lead, 5-3 in favor of Dave Vargas.
I honestly thought that was going to be 4-4. I really did.
Yeah.
If you'd have saw the shot that
really
that Nick missed on, he had a little bit of an angle and he's trying to hold it. And listen, we've all missed those shots.
Yeah, right.
I'm not
from up here.
No, but I'm just saying. I'm not criticizing him at all. We've all done it.
Yep. Shot he's expected to make.
Yes, absolutely. 95% of the time.
All right, racket number 9 coming your way. Again, thank you for everybody for tuning in here to Outer Point Streaming. Whatever platform you're on, please do us a favor. Smash up that like button for us. The more likes we get on our videos, the more we get recommended for folks to watch us. So little gesture is much appreciated. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here. We'd be talking to ourselves, and that would be no fun. Matter of fact, while we're talking about that, we'll get some people out there. Why don't you type in the chat where you watching from? What city and state? Don't tell me your couch, because I'll have to come over there and find you on your couch. Dave hit those good, but unfortunately dry break again, and he's a little upset over it. But I tell you what, all this top spin that he had on that, that's what people don't realize, that the spin you put on a ball makes those balls react differently because they're all touching each other, and as soon as you get different kinds of spin on it, the balls separate a little different each and every time.
Absolutely.
Oh, you turned your ringer off, but I didn't.
Yes, I did.
Totally forgot. And who the hell is calling me on a Sunday from an 800 number? Potential spam. What are you calling me for? Really? On a Sunday?
I get that.
Oh, my
potential
God.
spam. I never answer it.
So Nick's taking his combo, 312 combo. Nicely done. He just doesn't want to rub that 9, and he did touch it a little bit.
What did he take to 310?
Yeah. 310 combo. I don't think he wanted to hit it that hard, though. If he could have gotten on that 9 right now, I think he might have been out.
I think he's 12 in the side, and he's still golden.
Yeah, he's okay. Yep.
Yeah, he's fine.
Now, if he can see the 9 now, I would take the 9 now. But I don't know if he can see it.
Just from looking at the monitor, I think it spins in there.
I wouldn't want to spin it. If I could see it without spinning it, I'd take it now. This would be to me, this would be the ideal time to take that 9. Would you agree or no?
I'm going to drag it. I'll take it, and I'll drag it right into the 6, play to 14, or play to 15 to 14, come up for the 11 on the side, 13, and back down for the 8.
Yep.
That's what I see.
That's what I think it would be. Now, he could still, obviously, he could take the 14, come back up table.
Oh, sure. And it's probably what he's going to do because it's a safer.
It does have the 15 in the side, so it's not the end of the world. 15 on the side. He's looking at where he wants to leave the cue ball for the 9 so he can come off for the 11 ball.
I think he takes the 15 simply because that shot on the 9 was
a little too close.
Well, it was pretty much the shot he missed on the 14 in the last
rack. Oh, was it really?
Kind of like that.
Okay.
I mean, headed up to that same pocket. So yeah, I don't fault him for that at all. He'll be fine here.
Yeah, he just wants to make sure he gets out far enough so he doesn't have to go away from the 13 ball.
Little bit of
Whoa.
he's still fine, but
Yeah, but now he's gonna have to come down table and back up. I don't think he can hold it.
oh no, he's not gonna hold. There's no reason to hold this.
Yeah, and I agree. I think he's fine.
That's perfect.
But he would have rather made it a little more simple.
Sure.
You know what I mean? See, because now,
he's fine.
yeah, just put a. He's got a. He's. Wow, you think he's gonna run into that 2 ball? Yeah, I think he is. He might be able to cheat the pocket a little bit and throw it, and come into that corner and come out. Or he's gonna. He's drawn out of this. I don't mind that either.
No. You got to let your stroke out every once in a while.
Right.
It's a good time to do it if you're going to.
Yeah, and if you understroke it, you got the 8 in the upper right-hand corner as you're looking at the screen, or you just draw it all the way back. That's the only thing he did not want to do, I think. I don't think he wanted to come back that far, do you think?
He didn't want to flirt with that point.
No. All right. That's our first table run. I'm surprised that's our first table run. I mean, we've been very close.
Didn't Dave break dry?
Yeah, Dave broke dry, and then he...
Okay, I wouldn't call it... Oh.
Well, that's a table. A break and run. Okay. You got break and run and table run.
Okay, yeah, gotcha.
So...
What was our over-under on break and runs or table runs? I had 6,
you had 5. Oh, I think just total runs.
Okay, total table runs. Okay.
Yeah. Whether it be break or dry.
All right.
I just figured we'd have a lot of good playing.
Sure, well, we're getting that.
Absolutely.
We're definitely getting treated to some good pool. Alrighty.
All right, so that's 1 run and dry break.
Yep.
Just going to give Dave an opportunity. Stripes look absolutely phenomenal except for that 15 ball.
Yeah.
Now, would you... Gosh, I don't even know if I try to come off that 15 ball to make the 14.
Yep.
But what's that going to get you, though? I don't think you can hit it hard enough, though, to get it out of there, you know what I mean?
I think you can.
What about this? What about... Yeah, I was going to say, what about that combo, but I don't think you can hit it hard enough to make that.
This is a Chris Melling shot, man.
Right?
Right? The cue ball off to 15 for the 14. I think that's what he's looking at. You got to hit this so thin.
Right, but you got to hit hard enough to at least get it out of there, too.
You got to, hopefully you pop the 15 into the 6 and it stops. Just like that. Now, that 10 ball plays shape. I'm not taking a 10 now.
No, I wouldn't either.
Unless you have to.
No, he's got the 12.
Then that's what I'm taking.
Yep, absolutely.
I'm going to slow roll this 12 up and play the 11 in the corner next. He doesn't look like he's doing that.
No, I think he's drawn out to get on the 10 ball now.
He very well might.
But I like what you were saying, though. Get that 11 ball out of there because, believe it or not, that could cause an issue.
That's not a bad way. He had a little bit of an angle. He felt like he was going to drag it over there instead of rolling forward. And that's not a bad gig either, but, try and take care of one side of the table as opposed to going back and forth. Now,
looking at this table...
I'm playing the 11 ball. I don't care.
I agree because that's what I was about to say. Looking at this table, if he takes these 3 balls up here, he's got to get so perfect on that 9 because that 8 ball is looms large to get on that 11 ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you need to put some serious. If he's going to play to 13, unless he decides to play to 10 and run, he's playing to 13. You just got to get out into the middle of the table, play to 10, 15 next.
Either that or. If he can come back to the middle of the table.
Okay, that's no bueno.
No, that's not good at all, to be honest with you.
No. Puts a little inside English on this and goes 1, 2, 3 rails. Short rail here, back over to where he's at now, and then back over again.
Yeah.
Kind of just like that.
How about that?
How'd you hit it, Mr. Vargas?
That was very nicely done. So now I think he can come back up in between the 6 and the, was it the 4 ball? Come back up between the 6 and 4 and come back right down to the middle of the table. He's going to have to take his medicine here on the 9 ball.
Yep. Well, he's close to the rail. I don't know. He might elect to spin inside English on it, but
I don't think he needs to, though. I think looking at that angle, if he just makes this ball, he's going to come right off the short rail and come straight back up. Don't you think?
I think if he decides to go bottom, he might end up
Yeah, see, he's looking
fading off of that 4 ball. And like you said, take your medicine on the 9. If he goes top right on this,
I think he's
he
gonna run
might
into the
flirt
6.
with that 5.
Yeah.
I mean, even if he can get past,
I don't think he can get enough English on that to make past
I'm
the
just
6.
saying,
You know what I mean?
if it's me, I'm putting just left English on this and trying to get to it. I'm not trying to put bottom on it, just left.
Oh, so he didn't like this at all. So he's opting to play it safe, I guess.
Nah, I'm not doing this.
Me neither.
I am definitely playing the 15. There you go. He's going to jack up on it a little bit because he's close to the rail. I still think he pops off.
I like what he's doing.
Yeah,
here.
absolutely. I think this is the way to go.
He's shaking his head. And again, it looks a lot different at the table.
Oh,
so
sure.
we're looking at it here on the screen. I'm thinking to myself, it should come just straight back up the table.
Yeah.
But again, it looks so different from here.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm looking straight down.
I'm looking straight down
The
it.
center ball is going to come right back down to the middle of the table. It's going to miss that 4 ball.
If you can, my issue is because you're rolling, the inertia of that ball is going forward. It tends to go off that.
I don't like this.
No. I get it. Now you need to get off that rail.
How he hit it
Okay.
good, but this is a very touchy shot, and I think he was in a
Absolutely.
perfect position
Yeah.
there because now he's going to have to get to almost that same spot to get on the 8. You know what I mean?
Well, on the 8 ball here and again, we're going from one end of the table to back to the
Correct.
other and back down again.
With a lot of traffic in
Yeah.
the middle.
Yep.
He's playing it safe.
All righty. Chipper's watching from Brookfield, Wisconsin.
On your couch.
Hey, give him a break. He might be in a recliner.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I know, Chip. He's probably in a recliner.
I still would have taken the 15 before the 9
Dude, I
ball,
would have too.
man.
I would have too.
He'd essentially had the same shape that he just fired the 9 ball in.
Did I miss a... I thought maybe I missed a score.
No, we're good.
All right.
Yeah, Nick had the table run
That's
to
right, that's
bring
right.
it to
Yep.
4. Oh, I don't know about this one.
He was trying to hide behind the 8 ball.
Okay.
If I'm Nick, I'm going at this 3, and this is almost natural shape to run into the 11 ball to get the 11 out of there. If he needs to, it'll come back down towards that way. But then again, it's like, okay, if you miss it, or if you do make it, if you get back down on the table, what kind of safe do you have? You don't really have a good safe. Now you're opening up that window a little bit better for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, if you slow roll this thing in, I think the 1-7 combo goes, and it'll afford you an opportunity to get back up on that 6 ball.
Right. That's true. Yeah. And the 4 ball does pass the 15 if need be.
Right.
I know it doesn't look like it on the screen, but I'm looking,
Yeah.
pretty much looking down it, and it does pass. I think Nick is looking for. Oh, what's he doing?
He's playing a safety, and he didn't get there.
Nothing.
Okay, 4 ball don't go now.
No, and I
He
don't.
nudged that 15.
That 15, I think, might. If he. No, geez. I think that 6 ball is just in the way enough. Yeah, it is. It's. Yeah, Nick got very fortunate there that 6 ball did block the way.
All right, so I'm not even messing with that 6. I'm playing a 3 ball with an angle to drag into the 15. I'm not trying to hit the 4 if I don't have to.
You're talking about combo the 3 in?
I'm playing the 3 ball in the corner that it's closest to.
Oh, he's got stripes though.
Oh, what am I thinking?
Yeah, it's like I'm like
you knucklehead.
I'm like,
Yeah,
okay,
I'm
does he
gonna
want to
play
give him ball in
I'm
hand and
gonna
break
play
that
the 3 ball and let the guy have ball in hand
and break it up for him?
and man,
That's all good, man.
I need coffee. Why am I thinking the 3 ball? Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's take another look at that one.
I mean, he could if he wanted to.
Okay.
You want to go suggest that to him?
No.
You
All right.
That was a good one.
What the hell was I thinking?
I don't know.
Jeez. I need coffee. Okay. Well.
Plan B.
Yeah. Safety. And I don't really.
Yeah.
It looks like he's trying to play his. No, I don't know if he's trying to get an angle to roll up that way.
Here's the thing. He can get up there, but the problem is he still can't make that shot though. So
He's playing safe here, but I don't understand that because
I don't either.
even if he would have locked him up behind the 11 and got ball in hand, he's still in the same predicament
right
up there.
Correct. Absolutely.
So,
yep. He still cannot get that ball out of there. The only thing he could hope for is that Nick would try to get a hit and mess those balls up, but there's no way Nick is
a smart player.
Yeah, he's not going to do that.
He's not doing that.
What did he call the 1? I'm not sure what he called. Unless he can see the 7. Oh, he did call the 1, yeah. Oh.
You did? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well.
Okay.
All right, he did rub it, but that 15 ball still could not be made.
Still doesn't go. Well,
and Nick actually put himself in pretty good position. That was a pretty nice shot. He did get some separation on that.
All right, so I'm not moving at 15. I'm going off the rail. Okay, I'm not doing this. I'd go off the rail down here and kick at the 11 ball and try and get behind the 11 again.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Although Dave did an okay job of that because he still did block that pocket for the 6. Even though he probably can get on it with the 1.
I think the 5 goes past the 1 in the corner.
Think so?
Yeah.
Let's take a look at this angle here. I don't know.
Yeah, I still think it goes at pocket speed. And I know it doesn't look like it does from here.
But here's the thing. Do you want to chance that? Or do you take this 3 ball? I think you can see. Can you see the 3
If
ball?
I got the cue in my hand, I might chance it. But it's not a bad shot to take the 3 to start this. The 7 goes by the 11. If he has to get back down there.
Yep.
Okay.
And now he can take the 2. Now here's the thing. He can take the 2, get on the 1, and then come down for the 6 and 4.
Yep.
Because the 7 ball will pass that.
Yep.
That 11 ball down there.
Tell you what, I might take the 1 ball right now.
I don't know. Because here's the okay. Take the 1 ball, but where are you coming back to though?
I'm going to go 2 rails and be right back on that 6.
I personally like that's such a. I think he can slow roll this 2. Slow roll the 2.
He said, I ain't slow rolling anything. And that's why you don't shoot that shot. If you were going to slow roll it, my only concern is you might have hooked yourself behind the 1. That angle if you slow roll it 2.
I don't know. I love slow rolling, so I think for me.
No, that's not a bad shot.
Very nice shot.
Not a bad shot at all.
I love slow rolling balls. That's why I feel very confident with that shot there that I could have held that enough to still be on the 1 and be far enough away from the 1 that I could have gotten on the 6 from there.
And even if you slow roll it and roll into the 1,
correct.
If you don't get behind it, you're still golden.
And since he did not get there, then obviously you see a smart play by Nick and say, hey.
Absolutely. It's a good shot.
He also could have done it the other way, hit the left side of the one, but I like what he did there. He hit the right side and plugged both balls, so he's making Dave kick at this on either ball.
If he goes on the left side of the one, then Dave's got a free view at the 15. So, Mr. Craig Bear, what's up? Good match so far. Yes, sir. I'm in agreement with you.
What's up, Craig? Oh, nice.
Good hit. Good hit.
It was a good hit.
Gotta like that one. Oh, Mr. Douglas Leisky, how are you, sir?
Is that how you say it?
Inertia.
So his first name is Douglas?
Yeah, his name, he spelt it backwards. I mean, the guy, he's a backwards thinking dude. He's like, not to disrespect any hillbillies, but
I always looked at his name and I'm thinking to myself, that's kind of a weird name.
No, he just spelled it backwards.
All right.
It's Doug Leisky.
Right, so
it's Doug Leisky.
What's up, Doug? Good to have you.
He's a good dude. He's just a little bit of a hillbilly. I love him. He's a good dude, man. He is. I consider him a good friend. Yeah, there's a couple of dudes. This another guy out of Kenosha, Mike Berg. He spells it Ecom on Facebook.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know where that trend started, but...
All right, so it looks like Nick's going to play the same safe here.
Well, that's pretty sporty.
Yeah, he did not. He left him a shot at the 15, but did not leave him a shot to... Well, actually, he can make that.
I think he can cut it. I don't think he scratches if he cuts that ball, honestly.
We're going to find out.
Yep, I bet $1 to a donut he doesn't scratch.
I think he's wondering about it. Yeah, this is not a shot you want to take lefty if you're not used to playing lefty.
That's a fact.
If you're trying to make it. If it's just you're trying to get a hit and play a safe possibly, then it's okay lefty. But if you're trying to cut this shot, there's
no way I'm playing that left-handed.
No. And I honestly think that he feels that he would scratch because he's looking at kicking this ball.
I don't know.
What's he wait, where did he call? He called it in the lower left pocket.
If you got the cue ball right where he's pointing at right now, you're not banking it. The issue's being jacked up over to 5.
Well, I'm looking at you're talking about to cut it? Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Yeah, and I think that's what he was concerned about is that being jacked up, if you hit it, then you're scratching. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Well, he made it, but he made it with a combo, and unfortunately with
that's no bueno.
With a solid. And I think Nick is going to leave this 7 ball for his out ball because...
More than likely. That's probably the deal.
But here's the thing. Do you want to, though? With only having probably 3/4 of a pocket?
Personally, I think I'm starting with the 7 to get shape on the 5 and then play the 1, 6, 4. Either way, you're going to be able to... Whatever that last ball is that you leave up there, it's easy to get back down on the 8.
Bob Hansen in the group chat there. Thanks, Bob. Appreciate it.
Mr. Robert Hansen, how are you, sir? Very nice commentating. Yeah, you're only saying that because it's true. But thank you, sir. Bob, another good guy.
No, the Racine Kenosha guy?
He's a sweetheart of a man. I'm telling you, he's a really, really good guy. I was at the city tournament, and this comes up to reflect on you too, my friend.
What's that?
Just the number of good people in the pool community in southeastern Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
Dude,
how many nice people
There are so
are
many.
it's ridiculous to me. I was at the city tournament either last year or the year before, and I was just scanning the room, like just watching, people watching, and it just dawned on me. I went, "Are you kidding me? Look at all these nice people in this community."
Yep.
And I've never experienced that in the 64 plus years I've been walking this earth.
The pool community, for the most part, has some very, very
Absolutely
good people in it.
It really does. It really does.
You have the typical 1%ers that are just, very loud and.
Well, I'm trying to curb that. So.
Well, me too.
Well, he got fortunate on that.
Yes, he did.
Boy.
No doubt about it. He got very fortunate. He tried to steer that one in, and that's why I was saying that that last ball with only having 3/4 of a pocket. Did he want to save that for last? Because it was so touchy.
You know what the shot is here? I am slow rolling this, hitting the rail, and I'm going to nudge that 7 right up on the 11. I give him ball in hand. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this right here, this is just a harder way to control. Even if you get a good hit on the 11.
I think what he's looking at is possibly getting a hit on the 11, maybe making the 7 ball and keeping the cue down in the corner there.
I get it.
But I agree with you. It's a tougher shot.
I just think I'm going rail first, and okay, and
nope.
That's why we don't do that shot. I just think it was a better percentage shot.
I agree with you. It would have given him probably another shot at the table at least. But with that situation there, see, he was at the second diamond here.
Mm-hmm.
The 11 ball was at the first diamond. He went right in the middle of that.
Right.
You can't go in the middle there.
No, you got to cheat a little bit
correct.
to your right.
Correct. Yeah, because that ball is further down than the cue ball is.
Yep.
Yeah, he had to go a little right of that center diamond, and I think he would have been golden.
I think most people, even as kind of simplistic as that sounds, you're just kicking one rail and do the math on it. I think most players, even players that played as well as these two guys, sometimes struggle with that. Best I ever seen at that is Frank Stellman, nickname a Sailor, the keymaker.
Yep.
I was in his shop one time. That guy took a piece of chalk and just randomly tossed it up on the table and said, "I'm going to go 5 rails and I'm going to touch that chalk."
That spot.
And he did it.
Did he really?
Yeah. And he told me he was going to do it before he threw it up. It's not like he placed.
Right.
He just randomly threw the chalk up on a table.
Really?
Wherever it landed, it landed.
Wow.
And then he kicked 5 rails. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me, man. So to have that man's knowledge of the angles and whatnot.
Yeah, no kidding.
Even into his, had to be 70s at the time, that guy had the smoothest stroke.
Really?
It looked like somebody injected him in the elbow with some WD-40. I mean, that stroke was just perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, that guy was a bad man on a pool table.
All right, so Dave has a great opportunity here to get a table run, but I would have liked to see him actually not come back up so far and take that 6-1 combo now and leave the 6 closer to the pocket to get on the 8 ball. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
The problem he's going to have here.
Slow roll it. Check it.
Oh, he's on the 50-yard line now.
All righty.
So now he can take the 6 all the way down.
You got to take the 6. I'm trying to drag over by
towards
the
13 and 15.
Yeah, and then play the 7 next.
Yeah, play the 7 and leave that 1 ball.
Oh, okay.
And that's unfortunately why you get yourself in a little off there.
Those little nuances of the game there. Just that little simplistic, I misshaped by 2 inches, and now I'm forced to shoot a shot I don't want to shoot.
Yep.
That it all matters.
It sure does. 100% agree.
And we've all been there.
Oh, yes.
Like I said, I've been playing pool a long time, and I've seen a lot of pool players. Ain't none of us walking on water.
So, what's the I'm trying to the word for it, but what's the furthest down in the alphabet you've ever gotten as far as your plan? Because you always have plan A.
Sure. Plan A, plan B. Probably plan Y. I think. Never got to Z yet.
Not the Z yet? Oh, you're not trying hard enough.
Right. No, seriously, probably plan C,
Yeah.
I would say. I don't think I've gotten any deeper than that.
All right, Nick, he made that 13 ball, but he did not come out good on that.
Well, here and again, just that little bit.
Yep.
Now, he's...
We're going airborne.
Ooh, I'm not doing that. I'm on the Earl Strickland side of the fence.
But
Jump cues should be outlawed.
Yeah, if you put yourself in that position,
Exactly.
they should be
That's
outlawed.
my point. Yep, no bueno.
Well, he actually is gonna. He might come out. No.
Play to 1 and leave the cue ball to the rail, but between the 14 and 12.
What did Rob get to?
Plan. He
He just said plan?
LOL. Yeah. Apparently, Rob never has a plan.
Oh no, no, that's not what Dave wanted there.
That's not what he wanted.
Yeah, he was not expecting. Well,
That's funny. Plan?
yeah,
What plan?
he did not want to carry him into that 9 ball because as soon as he did, that got him right there. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I got a guy that I've known for 30 years, and I will not mention his name and throw him under the bus.
Oh no, you can't. That's
No,
okay.
I'm not going to. But this guy banks balls better than most people at his skill level. And the reason is because he's hooked himself so many times that he's forced to learn how to bank.
Well, now here's the good thing about this. I know you're not talking about Rob Hannes because
I don't know that gentleman.
Bank. Oh,
I don't know that gentleman.
Oh, you don't?
Not by name.
Oh, okay.
If I saw him, I might, because there's a lot of people I know by sight.
He does a lot of Q stuff. He's the Q repair. He's been really
Okay.
around the Waukesha area.
Yeah, so this guy, he's he a few people, when I make this next comment, they're going to go, I know exactly who you're talking about. Because he'll be doing stuff he has no idea where the cue ball's going. And so he'll just shoot a shot, and then wherever the cue ball lands, then he'll look around and go, okay, what am I going to shoot next? And then he'll come over and go, hey, I'm playing really good. And I'm like, no, no, you're not.
Here's a way to determine if you're playing really good or not. When you're playing with somebody just for fun, you tell them they gotta tell you what shot they're taking next.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What shot are you taking next?
Well, I want to know what next 3 shots you're taking to play.
Yeah.
And God bless him. He's a really good guy. But he's got no clue where that cue ball's going at all.
Yeah.
But he banks balls better than most people that play his skill level because he's forced to take a lot of bank shots. Oh, my word. But, yeah, I'm not going to mention his name.
What did Chippy say there? Oh, we got Breach coming in.
Hey, what's up, Bridge?
Oh, Chip's got into plan C.
Plan C. I'm on C with my 3rd shot. Attaboy, Luther. That was too funny. Oh, Rob says he can jump, too.
Oh.
Well, when you don't get yourself good shape, you're forced to. And I'm right on board with you, man. If you hook yourself, forget that jump cue.
You should not be allowed to use the jump cue. If your opponent puts you in there, fine.
Right.
All right. Very nice shot by Nick. It does clear the 8 ball, which will give him a stop shot.
You know, stop it. He's going to roll down. He's going to stop it. Okay. That's funny.
All
There
right.
we go.
And we have another lead change. I think that's, 4 or 5 lead changes in this match.
It's probably.
Dave went up, and then Nick went up, Dave went up, Nick went up. So, yeah, shit, it might even be 6.
4 or 5.
Oh, all right. They're taking a 5-minute break.
Okay, short pause for the cause.
So we're gonna take a short little break as well, and we will be back with you very soon. No, we don't want that one. We're going to put the player break page up here so people don't get confused with, hey, there's no sound. So we'll be right back. Stay tuned. All right. Well, that was a little less than 5 minutes. I think Nick just wanted to go get a quick couple puffs of a cigarette there.
Okay.
And we're back at it.
Thank you for the compliment there, Bridge. Hey, Brian and Terry, good to hear you guys commentating. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Thanks, Bridge. Appreciate it. Again, if you got comments, you can actually send them up over the screen, too, if you want. Just remember you can do that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So you'll probably be hearing a lot more of Terry in the booth now because he just told me, he's like, I'll come up anytime.
That's a fact. I thoroughly love this stuff. So
that's awesome. I love it, too. It's fun, you know.
I'm going to take this show on the road.
Right? Hell yeah. So we got a dry break from Nick. Going to give Dave an opportunity here.
Nice shot.
Drains it, and I tell you, he's in really good shape here to get this 11 up, but he's got to be careful where this gets kicked, though. He doesn't want to kick it too far at the 6.
Now, if he goes into this with maybe a half a tip of right and clips the right side of the 11
I like that. Correct.
Just to get it away from the 4 ball.
That was actually really well done. He ran into the 4 to get the 4 out of the way so he could leave it right there. I like that shot.
That's fine.
He's a little far away from his work here, which I'm sure he would have loved to be a little closer, but this is still a doable shot. If he makes his shot, I see him out on this.
This is a runnable rack.
Yes, sir. Is he taking a 13 first? I can't tell.
I think he's taking a 14.
No,
nope, you were right.
13.
You were right, and actually,
that's
not, you got to take the 9 now.
Yeah, I didn't know he could see that, but that was a great shot. Hit it nice and smooth.
You take the 9, 11, and whatever you need to from there, whether it's 14, 15.
Yeah, I think
That was a really, really good shot.
Yeah, it was.
Like that. Wrinkle your rock here. Kill it.
See, I like these shots here. I like hitting center ball just smooth.
That
Yeah,
works.
just like that.
Yep.
He looked like he was going to put draw on it, but as he
Yep.
came through it, he actually came
Yep.
up on it.
Yeah, it looked like and I probably would have drawn that ball stun it, just to kill it. Either way is fine.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about like the stun draw like this, sometimes the ball comes off a little weird and you
I
you
get
rattle it. You know
I
what
get
I mean?
it.
That's why I kind of like just that center ball and just smooth it in their pocket speed. You're still going to hold it good enough. You're taking all that out of the
Yep.
equation.
I get it.
I like what he did here. I like taking this 15 ball. Now this is the key shot to just get a good
That's it.
angle on this 14.
That'll work.
Yep, it'll work.
I saw Tyler Steyer playing in the Moscone Cup one time.
Mm-hmm.
And he had to draw a ball back. Like he was reaching, past the side pocket. And he had to draw a ball back.
Nicely done.
And he drew it back perfect. I
Yeah.
mean, like 2 feet.
Like on a string.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was thoroughly impressed with that shot. I mean, it was perfect. And I guess that's what you get for playing 8-10 hours a day.
Right? Yeah. Oh, shit, eh?
You get that thing dialed in. But
All
yeah,
right.
it was great.
Back to even.
Oh, 6-6.
We got 2 runs.
We're halfway there.
Halfway.
Oh, that's too funny. I knew this was going to be a close match.
Yes. I did as well. Again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in here to Outer Point Streaming. We certainly appreciate having you here. If it wasn't for you guys, we'd be talking to ourselves, and that would be no fun. So we thank you all for being here. And again, whatever platform you're watching this on, whether it be YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook, could you please smash up that like button for us? The more likes we get, the more we get referred to watch us. So we appreciate every little bit.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Dave to break in rack number 13. Race to 12. We are halfway there, folks. It is an even race. If you want to take it away, I got to quick do some, do a little housekeeping here to try to bring our replays back up.
No worries.
Got to delete some of the stuff. So.
Dry break.
Another dry break, huh?
Alrighty, what do we got here?
Kind of a mess where the cue ball is.
I think I like the solids. Only issues that 6. Let me see here. I think I might cut that 6 ball in the side pocket right now.
Oh, here, let me get you back over to. Yeah, it looks like it could be done.
Yeah.
That's a tricky. Do you want to have that for your opening shot? Though?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a gambler at nature. Gambler by nature, my friend. The 13-15 is kind of somewhat jacked up a little bit. I don't know. I just I like the way the rest of the solids are. He's going to play it too, which is 95% of people would probably play that shot.
Yeah, just to get established.
No, I get it.
Because here's the thing. Let's say you do. I agree with you. The 6 would probably be a great option.
Yeah.
But let's say you miss that. Now you've opened everything up.
I
You know
get
what
it.
I mean? And
So I guess we just don't miss that shot.
right? Yeah, that's exactly it. Just don't
Now
miss
listen,
it.
he's got a little bit of an angle on this one. He gets shape on the 6 right now.
Yes, sir. You are correct.
Does not look like he's doing that.
No, I
though.
think he might be coming back up for the 3.
Well, he tried to. Okay, all right, that works.
I think he hit that in with his cue.
Oh,
So we'll have to set that back up. I'll be right
Ooh.
back.
oh, can you do a replay on that?
Yeah, I can, but
Gotcha. I think we're gonna have to do a replay on that.
all right. So we're gonna do a little bit here. Oh no, I don't have the replays going. I was just cleaning up. Shoot. We'll put the ball back where it was.
You know, honestly, wherever they're putting that 10 ball back in the corner pocket, I don't really think that affects this rack at all. I don't think that's going to affect this rack at all.
No, I don't either. I thought he hit it with his cue, but he said no, he didn't even get close to it. It's like when the cue ball hit the rail. But I think actually when he was bent over the table, because I put that 10 ball back up there, and I literally, where he said it was, I could barely hold it there without it falling in.
I saw it
Did
fall
you see
in,
that?
yeah.
All I did was I tapped the side of the table, and it fell right in.
Yeah.
So chances are that's most likely what happened. So we just set it back up to where it was. And now that I cleared out enough space here.
This will be interesting here. That was a really good shot.
Yeah, he hit that
Wow.
one very well.
Man, was that a nice shot.
All right. Now I got the room, so now we'll put the replays back up here. And get it going again.
Ooh, wrong side of the 5. You needed to bleed up a little more on that. Well, here we go.
Right? He should miss the 13 ball.
Oh, yeah. You should.
He's putting some inside English on that. They come right back. Yeah, I think he got it. He can see it. Not that this is an easy one, because here's the thing. The cue ball is going to be flying.
Yeah, he's going to turn the cue ball loose. I don't know that you can make that. Well, I guess you can. I was going to say, I guess you can. And as close as he come to making that, honestly,
he would have been okay.
That cue ball was going to be just fine.
Yep, I agree. It almost looked like the angle here that he had to really hit that ball hard to make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I thought he'd be turning the cue ball loose a little more. Nice shot, David.
All right, this is going to give Dave an opportunity here.
He's got the 13. He's good.
Yep.
Well, don't know that I want to be jacked up over that ball.
He could actually take the 9 right now.
He's going to call a 14-10 count.
I would take the 9 because you're going to run in the 11 ball. You're going to run in the 11 and push the 11 up towards the pocket.
Yeah.
This is a little, because he would have to take a combo here. He would have to take the 14-10 combo.
Yeah. And that's pretty much a hanger.
It is.
However,
but if you can break that 9-11 up right now,
I don't care that I'm jacked up over it at 15. I'm taking the 9 in the side.
I agree.
And he got very fortunate.
Yes, he did. He got very fortunate. I echo that statement. He got very fortunate on that.
Yeah, he got very fortunate for sure.
You're a kid out there?
Yeah, I heard one out there. The Rugrats are running around somewhere.
Or as Nick Heiser calls them, he calls them terrorists.
Oh, man, too funny.
Nick's a funny guy. So now here's back to that shot I was talking about before. Now I think he doesn't have enough angle. Well, he could still run an 11.
It can't. It would. As a matter of fact, it should run into the 11.
Yep.
Slowly.
Well, he's trying to miss it. He's trying to put some inside English on this and miss it.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
And that's going to cost you the game.
See? The little things.
That's
The little
exactly
things.
what I was talking about. Little nuances. You did not have to play that.
No.
Yeah.
No. And that's
That's a 2-game swing.
it sure is.
Up 1 to -1.
Yes, sir. All right, he gave him that one.
Yep.
So we are on to rack number 14 with Nick taking a 1-game lead. Why don't you, I'm going to go grab a new soda. Why don't you read those player
Speaking of that, player profile. Nick Caracci, 41 years old, from Waukesha, plays with a Sean Q. Been playing 25 years. His favorite drill to get in stroke is just hit balls. Favorite place to eat in Wisconsin. He said, I'm fat. I like everything. My man. Something nobody knows about you. Well, some people know. But anyways, he's got a twin brother. And the first time I met his twin, that guy doesn't know me from Adam. And it's like I'm looking at Nick, and I'm like, I want to say, hey, but, you don't know me. That's funny. His nickname is In the Money Caracci. 2 favorite places to play are here at Sussex and Sunset. And how he got started playing pool was watching his dad and then playing with his dad and his brother. So there is your player profile for Mr. Nick Caracci. All right, Nick has chosen the solids. Depending on what he does here with his 4-ball, he might have a little bit of an issue with the 7. It's pretty close to the... Yep. He tried to cheat the pocket on the 4 and the side to hold for the 7 and missed the 4. I was just telling him he just tried to cheat the pocket on the 4 to hold for the 7.
Oh, did he really?
And he missed it. It should give David a reprieve. I'm just rolling up 15 in the side to play the 13 down in the corner here. Nice and easy. Just like that. That's a great shot. Very nice touch. Yeah, Dave just played a sweet shot in the 15 in the side, very slow.
Did he?
Now I'm playing the 13 right now. I'm sorry.
Well, the 13 ball goes up past the 5.
I get it. I get that.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, he might be saving that for his out ball.
The 13 ball there?
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. Does the 14 go past the 9?
I'm taking the 9 first.
But see, he's in a bad spot right here with that.
Well, he can slow roll it. He'll roll it past it. It'll graze off the 14, but as long as he goes forward with the cue ball.
I think he's going to draw out of it.
He might. Not a bad way to go.
No.
It's all right. He's okay.
I knew that was going to be a little tricky. Like when you get the ball so close like that, you know what I mean? The double kissing and all that, you just don't know where it's going to end up.
Yeah. Oh, he's fine.
Hit that good.
He's fine.
Lat Martin's in the house. What's up, Lat?
He was playing the last time I was in the booth.
Yes, he was.
What's up, Lat?
Lat, you can give him a bunch of crap here because he keeps forgetting to watch for the comments. So you can give him crap.
My bad.
That's all good. What did Lat have to say? I can't see it.
He says the two players on this stream, they make the shots, but they don't play the right patterns.
Oh. I don't know. I mean, for the most part, I think a couple. But here again, everybody looks at the table a little differently.
Yes, they
you know
do.
what I mean? Some people are comfortable with slow rolls. Some people aren't.
Right.
So
they're playing to their strengths.
They're right. And now I'm not saying the Lat isn't totally, wrong, because obviously there are certain patterns that we look at like it's not a slow roll, it's just a shot that'll get you natural shape, and they take something else.
Right.
So there has been a couple times where we've looked at that like, I think he would add a better, an easier choice or easier chance of running this out had he taken this shot.
Right.
So, yeah, I think there are a couple but I think both these guys know the game well enough that they're playing to their strengths and the patterns that they like.
Yeah, Lat's next comments. If you players out there in Kenosha Racine want to learn how to play 8-ball, watch Steve Hayes' patterns. Steve's a tremendous player.
I was just about to say, so Steve must be a pretty good player. Does he play anymore?
Yes.
Oh,
he's still playing with Claudio in KPBL.
Oh, nice.
Some would argue to say best player in Kenosha.
Oh, really? Does he play any state tournaments or anything?
He has in the past. I know Steve and Claudio were with John Abruzzo, Mike Bandy, and then a plethora of number 5s from Tom Karabasas to Jeff Sargent to Randy Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they won the 8-ball national championship in Vegas.
Oh, did they really?
No. Like 4 or 5 times.
No kidding. Really?
They were on the cover of the Billiard Digest.
Wow.
With Randy Lamar that one year I saw it. And the headline was something to the effect of, is there a better team in 8-ball than these guys?
Really?
I mean, yeah, they're ridiculously good.
Oh. Did he miscue or did he play it safe? Okay, he must have played it safe.
That was pretty sporty safe.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, can Nick get a good hit here? Yeah, I think he can get a good hit.
Yeah. I'm sure Dave would have liked to have been froze up on that 8-ball.
Yeah. But again, I like Dave's thought pattern. He knows he's got 2 balls. Well, now he's got 3 balls that are kind of janked up.
I'm really not liking these solids right now.
No.
And I don't blame him for playing that shot right there either. That's a good shot. This rack is kind of jacked up.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly.
Okay, you guys get your popcorn out and
no doubt.
get in your recliners because I think we're going to have this is going to be a little bit longer a game than we have seen this whole match.
Yeah. Get your Orville Redenbachers out.
Wow, he can't even see that 13 ball. Huh?
No.
I'd be kicking him. All right, you got a good hit. Would you have rather kicked off the long rail and
personally
gotten the 10 ball out of there, or
I think I would have went off the long rail into the 13.
Yeah, that's what I. But I guess looking at that though, but then you could be putting a 10 into a bad spot. So I mean, he got a good hit.
Oh, he did.
Didn't really leave.
It's not a bad shot.
No, it didn't leave much for Dave. I got $10. There's a save coming here. You want to take that bet?
Yeah, no.
Man, you are no fun.
Well, that'd have been the easiest $10 you ever made in your life.
I was trying. Oh, well, he did leave the 9, I think. I don't think the 14 goes, but he did leave the 9.
9 ball goes.
Now, here's the thing.
11 goes down in this corner down here. If he can get up on that 15, play straight up somehow.
Right. Well, that's what I'm thinking here. If he actually takes the 9 and rolls just so he can actually pass that 4 ball, that he can see the 15, he might be able to come out into the 4 ball. Almost like that. He would.
There.
Yeah, but he would have liked a little more angle, though, I think. Because if he would have gotten a little more angle, he could have come into the 4 ball and then maybe made, I don't know, does the 11 go past?
If he could, if that 7 wasn't in the way, the 11 goes.
Okay. But now what you were talking about, he actually has a great angle.
Yeah, a little bit to put a little top right on it.
Yeah. And get to the bottom side of that.
Hit 2 rails.
What's he?
He's probably going to play it safe on the 13. That's not a bad shot either.
Yeah, that's not a bad shot either. I agree with you. He's got to make sure he hides it, though.
Yeah. Matter of fact, that's what I'm shooting. I'm rolling that cue ball right up on that 13 ball. That's pretty sporty.
Just like that.
That's a pretty sporty shot.
Very nice shot.
Well, let me get a shout out to a friend of mine, Brianna. Just saying hello, young lady. She's listening to us, watching us.
Oh, nice.
So I appreciate that.
What'd she say? Oh,
She
nice.
said, "I love your voice." Yes, appreciate that. Thank you.
Lynn Fujiasco in the chat. What's up, Lynn?
Oh yeah, what's up, Brian?
You guys should be up here. He only lives like 5 blocks. Nick really needed to. You see how he got down on that one stroked?
Yeah, he didn't take his time on that.
No, he wanted to really get that cue ball behind those balls.
Hey, Mr. Will McCorder, another very fine gentleman.
What's up, Will?
He said, "A shout out to me." There's your shout out, Will. How you doing, my friend?
Oh, Dave.
Okay.
He's not going to be happy with that.
Safety allowed. Yeah, I'm sure he expected to make that shot.
Yeah, and there again, you see how he caromed off the 4 ball and a double kiss because he hit it so direct.
Yep.
And pushed it straight down towards that pocket. Now, I think he got away with it here because I think the only shot that Nick has is the 12 ball in the side.
Yeah, he's got to take that 12. That's a fact.
And then depending on what happens from there, if he can miss the 15 ball and get on the short side of the 13, wait, which one's he taking here? What's he doing? All right, so he played it safe and just put the 14 up. I don't know if he was trying to maybe make that 14-5 combo, but I think if anything, he was just trying to get a ball up in that pocket there, and
it's not a bad shot either.
No. Yeah, we knew this game was going to be a little of a chess match here, which it is. What we like to see these games here too, to show people, hey, safes is part of the game, and it's very important to actually work on that part of your game. Wow, that was a very nice shot by Nick. Good hit. He wanted to keep the cue ball over there for sure. Because now Dave has the 7 ball, but he doesn't really have much after this. I mean, the only thing I really see is if he actually rolls forward. If he gets the window in between the 2 and the 4, but I'd say that's a small window to get to.
Yeah.
And I would not be trying to get in that window. Because you're going to be so far away from the 4 or the 2 ball that you're not going to be able to hold it for the 5. You could come off. Oh, look at this. How did he hit that one? Yeah, he hit that so good, but unfortunately he messed the 4 up now. If he would have hit that just a tad bit slower and gotten around the 4-ball, that would have been a phenomenal shot. Absolutely phenomenal shot. And, yep, another safe coming your way. And Dave's just got to be careful not to scratch here. He's going to carry him off the left side of this 4. Yep, he did good by spinning it.
That's a pretty good shot.
Yeah. I don't know if Nick can see that 13 ball or not. Let's take a look at it from this angle here. No, he can't. So he's going to go after that. He's going to have to go after his 10 ball. Whether he goes at trying to make it or just play a safe. Yeah, he's just playing safe. Chip says he'd like to give a shout out to the commentators and thank us for our service. Thank you, Chip. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no doubt. Thank you, sir.
Wow, what a phenomenal shot by Dave. Lock up safety right here. Wow. I don't think you could have hit that one any better. I'm going to give you this view here to see how much of a lock up safe that really is.
You couldn't put that with your hand any better than where it's at
No,
right now.
because
Wow.
he's got to come 2 rails with this. Oh, and he
2, 3.
and he missed. Wow.
Yep. Yeah,
No.
that was a jam up shot.
I don't think this. I can't see. He's in the way. The 4-ball does not pass the 2. So he's going to have to take he's taking the 5-ball. He's going to draw, I'm assuming, run into the 15 or 14 to knock the 2 over a little bit. There you go, just like that, just like that. So he didn't even need to knock the 2. He just wanted to knock the 14 out of the way. So once he makes this shot right here, now the only issue he's going to have, though, he's going to look at, he's got to get a good angle, and that's what he's looking at right now, because he's got to miss the 10 ball coming back around table, which is going to be tough because that 10 ball is almost directly where he needs to be.
I think he put a little shafafa on it and get around it.
Yeah, he's going to have to. If that 10 ball wasn't in the way, he would have perfect natural shape to come back around.
All he's got to do is spear this 4 in, and odds are he gets out. That's a good shot.
Oh, did you put just a little right on this?
Yes. Yeah, you want to be right about where he's pointing at cue with right English.
Not too much right,
No,
though,
no, no,
because then
you-
you're going to come shallow.
No, you don't want to get deep into that corner.
Right.
It's about a half a diamond past the middle diamond.
Oh, I think he got too
He
deep.
got too deep.
Yeah, that's the thing I was talking about. You
Yeah.
put too much spin on that, it spins deep into that corner, and
Yeah.
then it comes shallow.
If you don't put any English on that at all, or maybe a smidge of left, it checks up on that rail, and then it'll go long off the second rail.
Yeah, he tried to. Oh, and
Wow.
scratched.
Wow.
So Will said he's doing well. He said he's watching and learning.
That's a good man. He is. Will is a gentleman. It's a good man. All righty.
Yeah, Douglas, I agree. Aim
that's
high.
Sal Good.
Yeah. Fellow Air Force veteran.
Aim high, Brian.
I always aim high and hit low.
Yeah, there you go. At least we're consistent.
So, Douglas, when are you going to come play in the veteran tournament?
Yeah, dude.
How come you haven't talked him into coming and playing that yet?
Because he's not a Marine.
I
don't give 2 flips about you Air Force fly jockeys.
The jealousy.
No, I
Jealousy is rearing its ugly head once again here in the booth.
Please. United States Marine Corps veteran. I'm not jealous of anything. Trust me on that one.
Yeah, but you were Army, though. You were Army in the beginning, though, weren't you?
No.
You said you were.
No, I went to Marine Corps at 17 years old.
I thought you went to the Army after. Didn't you? Weren't you in the Army at all at some point?
I cannot confirm nor
Yeah.
deny that.
See. Yeah. Lies.
No, not lies. I just wouldn't confirm nor deny. I went into Marines at 17. I worked in a top secret communications center.
Hmm.
I spent 25 months as an E3 after getting meritorious promotions to E1 and E2.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they put me on loan and forgot about me for over 2 years. And so they wouldn't promote because I wasn't their personnel. So I got to
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, I got a little bad attitude. And I got out for 4.5 years. And I had an opportunity to go in the Army and work on attack helicopters as a Cobra crew chief.
Oh, nice. There you go.
And I just was with some cool pilots that took me up and let me fly.
Nice.
And so I took the flight aptitude selection test to be a pilot. You need a 90 to pass that test. I got a 130 on it.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah. So now I'm geared up, ready to go. My ex-wife breaks her neck in 3 places in a car accident. So I chose to get out and take care of my family.
Yeah.
Hindsight being 20/20, I should have
Right?
stayed in
Yeah,
the
you should have
military.
stayed.
I'm now divorced from her. Yeah. But is what it is.
So Douglas said he was, but had a conflict.
Yeah, okay. Whatever.
So Douglas, apparently Terry's not believing you on that one.
Yeah,
So,
I ain't
but what
buying
about
that.
what about this year, brother? We're up on the hill this year, up in Mozini.
That's up there by Wausau, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
What are the dates for that?
The first weekend in November,
Okay.
second and third, I think it is.
So, in other words, what you're saying is Doug's got plenty of time to change his plans.
Yeah, he's got plenty of time.
Actually, Doug, the Air Force could use your talent, dude. You might want to reassess your schedule.
Douglas, let's just confirm this, that we won it the first 2 years, so we don't really necessarily need the talent. We're fine.
Who was keeping score?
'cause we were
Come
giving
on.
all the rest of the branches an opportunity to get their name on the plaque. so.
Okay. Hey, and no excuse, but just reality.
You know,
The first year that we played
yeah.
up here, the mistake that the Marine Corps made, they had 2 teams, and they tried to even them out.
Oh, yeah. Well,
where the Army put everybody on.
yeah, that's going to change this year. All right, nice out by Nick, and that's going to give him a 1-game lead, 8-7. You know, we're trying to make this tournament. You know, yes, obviously we're all competitive. We love
Sure.
to come because we're playing against each branch, and you know we're giving each other crap the whole time.
Oh, sure.
crap
That's
talking.
part of the fun of it.
It's part of it, but you know it's meant to be camaraderie and have fun and raise some money for the veteran
And it
organization.
was.
And
The guest speaker you had the first year up here.
Dude, Nick Lavery.
Oh, come on, man.
Dude, that is
That's the real deal.
Ass dude.
That guy's the real deal.
Yes. Yeah.
I got a kick out of that.
He just walked in the room and you just looked at him like, did he play Terminator?
Yeah, right? I think that was Arnold Schwarzenegger's body double.
Yeah, dude, he is.
That guy was the real deal.
Yeah. And he's still on active duty to this day, man. After losing a leg, still on active duty. He goes around the world actually doing motivational speaker because the guy can speak.
Sure.
Just phenomenal. And that's.
I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I really did.
Very nice shot by Nick. So now the only trouble ball he really has is the 14 ball. But I think the 14 does pass in that.
Let's see.
Well, that 15, I'll tell you
Okay,
that
I'm
15 and 12.
Just me personally, because I'm crazy like that. I might play the 13 right now in the side.
Yeah, no, I agree.
The cue ball stops right at the 5, and you can play that 14 from there.
But here, actually, I think the 14 will come up past where the 9 is right now.
Did I say 14? I meant the 12.
Oh, yeah.
Play the 13.
Yeah, I agree.
Cue
Yeah.
ball stops into the 5, and then play the 12.
Yep.
He's going to play the 9.
But
And I get that too, but I'm playing the 13
I'll
right
tell you
now.
what, let's take a look at this. Yeah, actually, you know what? The 14 ball does pass even
Yeah.
the 9.
Yeah.
So he could do what you're saying, and I like that too.
You know, the other thing that now that you got this, the 13 goes past the 5 up in that corner as well.
Oh,
I didn't.
Oh,
think
yeah,
it,
it
I
does.
didn't think it did.
I didn't think
from
it did
where we're
either.
sitting, but yeah, it does. So that kind of
Yeah.
changes things.
yeah, absolutely. Ralph Lapp, what's up, Ralph?
What's up, Ralphie?
What-
Yeah, that
what
would
did-
be your former teammate Terry Nixon. You know, that guy. He said, "Who's that clown with the hoarse voice?"
Oh yeah. So, Douglas said he believes it conflicts with what?
Okay, I believe it conflicts with the Bob Robbins Memorial. Oh man!
Oh wow,
are
he
you
could
kidding
see
me?
that.
I've already prepaid for that Bob Robbins tournament.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Where's that played?
that's at Break and Run and Racing.
Oh,
Bob passed away a year ago or 2
oh,
years.
did he really?
Yeah. I
Dang,
think this is the second annual Bob Robbins tournament, I do believe.
Dang, you should tell him to not have it on near veteran. Was he a veteran?
Good question. Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yes, it does. I've already paid for the entry fee for that.
Did ya?
too. Yeah.
All right, so Nick looks like he's gonna try to. Is he trying to cut this ball back?
Yeah.
he is.
Spin it.
Oh wow, he
That's
did.
a good shot.
Wow, he hit that very good, and he's got natural shape. 11 ball,
Yeah.
miss the 8 ball, come around to this side, long rail down here. Take the 15 in the
Yeah.
side. Yep. Just
Very
like that.
nice. He couldn't have hit that any better.
No, he hit that really smooth.
My man about to take a 2-game lead here.
Yep.
Very nice.
2 games, 9-7. That's our third table run.
All righty. We can only have 2 more.
In your books.
Yeah, exactly.
If we have 3 more, if Nick runs, I'm not saying he will, but if it's 3 more. So it is a race to 12. So it's a race to 3 for Nick and 5 for Dave.
Sir.
Winner break format. So Nick will be breaking rack number
Doug says
17.
Bob was a Air Force veteran as well.
Oh, was he really?
Yep.
Wow.
So did Will. He said I believe he was a vet. Well, thank you for that bit of information,
Yeah,
gentlemen.
appreciate that.
Okay, we got the 5 ball on the break.
And everything's pretty wide open for either suit. I think stripes are a little bit better positioned. Solids are workable. But I think stripes are in a,
Probably stripes. And I think I'm playing that 9 ball to start.
yeah, 9 ball. I think the 10 is the only one he'd have to try to get good shape back on. You know what he could do right now? He could actually take the 9 and draw straight back into the 1.
Yep.
Push that 1 out of there.
He'll probably do just
See,
that.
but here's here's what I don't like about that shot.
I wasn't a fan of that either.
No, because if you do that or you get stuck in that corner, what do you have at that point?
No.
Now it looks like the 12 ball. He's gonna take the 15 off. Oh, that is a pretty wide open pocket. Yep, there's a pretty big pocket with that ball sitting there.
Yeah.
And he came out smelling like roses on this one.
Yes, he did.
Very nice shot to get back into shape and be able to work this table out, because now it's a lot easier than what it looked like just a shot ago. Again, thank you everybody for tuning in here this afternoon at Outer Point Streaming, the platform for the players, streaming platform for the players. If you would do us a favor, whatever platform you are watching it on, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. If you could please smash up that like button for us, we'd appreciate it. The more likes we get on our streams, the more we get recommended to watch. Appreciate every little bit of help. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be here. And I'd be talking to Terry all by myself. And I'd have to be on some serious drugs for that.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's all right.
Because he is a Marine. Well, I brought some crayons for you.
You know something? I kid you not. I have never heard of that Marines eat crayons thing.
You've never heard of that?
Until I got up here and started hanging around with these knuckleheads. You know why?
Oh, he tried to put a little too much insight. Why?
Because I worked in the top secret communications center. I wasn't a grunt.
Well, that's probably why you never
Maybe
heard
that's why I was on the intellectual side of the Marine Corps.
So what he's basically calling is the rest of the Marines.
I'm not insinuating they're dumb as boxes of rocks.
Just crayons.
But I never heard that until I got involved with this Battle of the Branches. Oh, yeah, crayon eating dumb. Like, what? Seriously, I've never heard that.
So the red and orange ones taste like cherries and oranges.
Apparently.
All right.
Never heard that.
Nice shot by Dave incoming there. Now, Dave definitely has an opportunity here to connect the dots and get another one back, get it back to within one game here.
He's supposed to get out here.
Yeah, I agree.
No pressure.
Oh, Douglas, look at that last message there.
I'm in with that.
Looks like we got a match coming up here, maybe. If Lat and Terry can work out the details.
Yeah, I'll play. That's 2 R's in Terry.
He only gave you one, didn't he?
Yeah.
Douglas, you're not making a good statement for the smart Air Force guys here.
Well, he does spell his name backwards.
Yeah, that's true, right?
Just saying. Good dude, though, man. He's a good guy.
But I did want to mention, though, that I'm going to have to, on the plaque from last year, we're going to have to put an asterisk on that, the plaque
Yeah.
from last year.
Tell me why.
We don't want to get into that.
Yeah, I know why. That's why I said it.
Yeah,
I know. We've had this conversation.
Yep. Just want to forewarn everybody that that's attempting to come out and play that you're going to need a DD Form 214 or your license that says, or your VA card, because unfortunately we had one of our captains that was portraying to be a veteran, unfortunately. So, oh no, Dave, he tried to play too. He tried to get too perfect on that. He is not going to be. He's not happy with that one. I would not have guessed that.
That's going to leave a mark.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for Dave.
All right, thanks for the vote of confidence, Willies. I got 500 on Terry. Just putting it out there.
What do you got to say about that, Lat?
So Doug Leisky said, "No beers yet." Well, I got my steak horse for 500.
I don't know if I would opt to play it like that.
Yeah, you might want to go with a 12 ball.
He's going to have to go with the 12 ball now because I think he's at that 50-yard line.
Yep.
If he tries to get below the 5, he could run out of the outer point or even scratch.
Yeah, it's a fact.
I would have come back across table and actually played it the way that he's going to now have to play it. Yeah. Wouldn't you have?
Yes. You got to play the 12 now.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Yeah, Nick definitely recognizes that. I don't see any good coming out of playing this 13 ball.
No. It ain't that big of a deal, dude. All right, God bless him.
Yeah, now he can obviously still get there, but now he's
Yeah.
going to have to come back across table.
He'll slow roll it. Leave himself
All right.
an angle. He's fine. But I still would have played it the other way.
Yeah, I agree. But again, everybody, you're playing to your comfort level and what you feel
That's
is
it.
right.
That's a fact.
And as long as he gets out, he gets out.
That's it.
And there it is. And I know Dave is still kicking himself for that one.
Gotta
'cause
be.
He had that one.
Yeah, gotta be. 10-7 instead of 9-8.
Yes, sir. That's a big swing. And as a matter of fact, that one game before that, too, if he wouldn't have
Yep.
scratched,
Yep.
I mean, it's... And honestly, up until those 2 points, neither of them were making big mistakes
Right.
like that. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Not a lot of unforced errors.
No. They've both been playing really good pool. All right, 10-7. We're on the rack number 18. Race to 12, winner break format. Nick up the break again. Dave's just got to... He's got to just get that out of his head. Amnesia.
That's it. He's going to hunker down.
No. Amnesia and just say, hey, get me up to the table and I'll take it away. Let's take a look at that 5-ball. That 5-ball is clear. I like solids.
If the 5 goes, yep,
Just because of the opening shot.
absolutely.
If there was an easier shot to get better on these balls for the strike. I mean, the 10 is okay, but you're coming down table. And you're chancing running into the 13 and possibly scratching. Or if you go in between them, you got to come back up table for
Yeah.
the 9 and 11.
I'm playing the solids. Nicky says he's going to go. Yep, not a bad
Yeah, but here. Okay, well, he got fortunate. He got
Yes, he did.
got a good rub on that. And now he actually positioned himself with pretty easy out here now.
13, 9, 11, 10.
Yep.
That's what I'm seeing.
Yep. Perfect. Now he would like to be off this rail a little bit to get himself a little bit, but I would float forward a little on this 9-ball.
Yes.
Just because
yes.
you get yourself that angle to get a little less angle on the 10 to float over for the 8.
I don't disagree.
Okay, so he's opting to go straight at it, and he's probably just going to roll forward a little bit and take the 10 down in the upper right-hand corner as you're looking at the screen.
He's got a little bit of an angle here.
Right, but if he just floats forward a little bit on it, he can take the 10 down in the upper right-hand corner and then float down for the 8 in the bottom right-hand corner. Unless he's going to go on the side. Nope, he's coming back over. Oh, did he get the wrong angle?
He's okay.
I don't
He
know.
wouldn't have wanted to go another ball turn, though.
That's why I personally would have liked to slow roll that.
Yes, I get it.
Just because you're
Get it.
for sure leaving yourself that angle, and if you come too far, you can cut it and still get on the 8-ball. I think he'll be okay here, but he's got a. Oh, so he ran into it.
Yeah. He's fine.
That's a nice shot for
No,
what he's
yeah,
coming up.
he's
what he-
fine.
Yep. Oh, look who we got in the chat. All right, there's another one. So we're up to what, four?
Okay, so let's see here. I guess Lat's got to come with 1,000. I got 2 $500 backers here. Tim said I'm in for 500
Oh.
OT. Thanks for the vote of confidence, you two handsome devils.
Craig, yes, they are, and I'm loving them for it.
They're keeping the chalk.
The correct side up.
Oh, thank you. Yes. That drives me
Oh,
crazy.
You don't even want to know. But I give people crap about it. I'm not like I lose sleep over it or I am shaken when I see it.
get
But
man, come on.
it's just
now.
right. It's common sense. It's common courtesy. I don't want to look like a Smurf when I'm done playing. Do
Right.
you?
No, not at all. And here's the other one drives me crazy. There is a certain faction that, I don't know. How do I say this? I'm just going to leave part of it out, but you'll know where I'm going. There's a certain faction of people that like to go up when it's your turn at the table, they're going to walk up there and grab the chalk and start chalking their cue.
Mm-hmm. If I see that as a tournament director,
Yeah.
I tell them to go sit back down and do not leave your chair until it's your turn.
Yeah. I look at them and go, dude,
Yep.
is it your turn at the table?
Yep.
No. Then kindly go sit your
Yep.
backside down in that chair.
Yes, sir. You get, and there have been a few people that, and I get it. Trust me. I know people. It's a learned behavior that in old school, when you played pool in old school, everyone used to stand by the table and watch the shot.
Drives me crazy.
And there are still some guys that are brand new to the tournaments that they'll stand by the table.
Yeah.
And I just politely look, it's nothing against you. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you, but when you're not sitting, go sit down in your chair.
Yeah.
It's courtesy to your other player.
When you're not shooting,
Yep.
kindly grab a seat.
So Dave got really nice on this ball. The only one that he's going to have issues is to get back up for that 10 ball, plus the 8 ball. He's got to consider what he's going to do. Obviously, he can see it. Like, if he gets in that spot, the 8 ball's easy, but getting up for that 10 ball and then getting back down for these other 2 balls is going to be troublesome.
It is. So, man, speaking of that, I went with the chalk and stuff. I went down to the Dominican Republic, and so I'm dating a girl that lives down there, and her brothers found out that I played pool, and one of them was saying, "Oh yeah, I got a friend that's a really good pool player," and I'm like, "Yeah, okay, whatever." So we went out to the pool hall. So it's me, the girl I'm dating, her 2 brothers, the one brother's wife, and then the other brother's friend.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're playing last pocket.
Wow, that was a great set.
Yeah, nice shot. They're playing last pocket 8 ball. I beat her brother 2 games. Then the friend steps up, and even though I won, I said, I'll rack for you. So I gave him a good rack, and he made a ball on a break, and within 2 shots, I'm like, this guy can't beat me. He can't.
You just know.
So I beat him. Long story short, I beat him 9 games in a row.
Oh, did you really?
Not only did he grab the chalk when I was shooting, he stood in front of the pocket that I was shooting into every single shot for 9 games in a row. And I acted like I'm the only dude in there that doesn't speak Spanish. They could be smiling at me saying, "We're going to stab you in the back as soon as you leave this place." I don't know that.
Yeah.
And so I acted like I didn't even realize
that he was doing that.
Yeah, he gave me 8 loose racks in a row.
Jeez.
I didn't make a ball on a break. I beat him 9 games in a row, and then they brought the house pro over there.
Mm.
And I gave him a good rack. He made a couple balls, and again I went, "Yep, this guy can't win." And then the last one of the night, that guy gave me a good rack, and I broke and ran out. I had to blind backwards cut the 8 ball 3 rails in the corner.
Did you?
And I made it. Now, am I odds-on favored to make that shot? Absolutely not. But I made it, and that guy came over. The gentleman came over, shook my hand, gave me the half a bro hug. "Tu eres el hombre." You are the man. Muchos gracias, senor. But, good times. But, that one, the guy's name is Brian. His friend was not a happy camper.
Oh, I bet not. All right, well, Nick is tearing this rack up pretty good here. And
he's 3 balls away from winning this match.
Yeah, from what I'm seeing here, unless the wheels fall apart.
Yeah, it's not. He's got 1-6-8, and this match is over.
He did a great job with that safe and knocking the 8 ball out of the way there.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, Will. Oh, God, sit your ass down.
Sit your keister down. I hate that. I'm right there with you, Will.
All right. Well, folks.
That's it.
Yep. Dave called it. He said, that's good.
You're
not going to be missing that one. So,
all right, 12-7.
That is it. Appreciate everybody tuning in here. Even though it was 5 game spread, it was a lot closer than that.
It was. It's closer than that score would
Yeah, they both played great pool. Dave, unfortunately, made a few more mistakes towards the end there, but they both played great.
They did. I enjoyed this a lot. Two really good players.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. So thank you all for tuning in. And please, again, before you leave, if you could smash up that like button for us, we certainly appreciate it. And once again, I want to thank you all for tuning in here to Outer Point Streaming here at Hollenbeck's Q Club in Sussex Bowl in Sussex, Wisconsin. I am Brian Hallelujah Hollenbeck, and in the booth with me, I thank him again for Terry, the Iceman Nixon, coming on up and joining me in the booth here. So thanks again, Terry.
Appreciate you having me, sir. Thank you.
And I'll be calling you more often, brother.
Please do. Please do. I'm in.
All righty. Thank you all for tuning in, and we will see you at the next one. Keep an eye out for a post on Wisconsin Pool Tournament Society. That's where I post most of them. I do post it to other groups, but if you get a chance, join that group. That's where I post a lot of my flyers. And on that group, I try to keep everything off of that group except for tournaments and challenge match stuff, the announcements. All the streams and everything. When I see that they get approved by a different admin, I actually remove them because I created that page specifically for announcements because so much gets lost on Wisconsin Pool Players Society. I couldn't even find my own post at one time. I would post something, I try to find it. Like 2 days later, I couldn't find it because it was so far down on the list.
That's crazy.
Because it's so full of other things, which I get. It's totally cool. I'm not saying anything bad about it, but that site I specifically made to just post
keep it to the subject matter at hand.
Right, and nothing else. So when stuff gets through, I remove it. That way everybody can kind of see what's going on.
Absolutely.
But again, thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate it.